Hello, hello, hello. It's a bit of a shorter intro time since I ended up starting a lot later. I do want to still give you guys the initial 10 minutes of just random stuff. We're going to be chatting about this very, very soon. Very, very soon. But first of all, just want to say hello to you, loyal monster, everybody else. When Vebe mentioned that the COO was responsible for pay people to badmouth those leaving vshojo and Hololive members in general, it just feels awful. Yeah, it does. It does. It feels awful that that people were just being so shitty in that company. Like, there's things that popped out. Like, supposedly, I'm not gonna mention the CEO stuff too much. I'm gonna go more for Mountain Dew, which is a co-owner of it, co-founder. Of course, but I did hear that there was a lot of shit talking about places like Hololive, things like that, and that is not good. That's never good. Vebe, along with Silvervale, they pretty much did like nukes on the whole company afterwards, and what the company said and did, and on how vshojo, at least for them two, and Yanners, was not a nice, big, rosy place. vshojo, according to, well, at least what I've seen from them, hello, Blue Milk, had a very toxic environment where also the girls didn't like any of those three. The girls had been made to, best way I can explain it, made to believe that Baby, Silvervale, and Yanners were problem children. Basically, people causing problems. They were trying to destroy the company, bad for the company, that type of thing. Not a real dick move, in my opinion. A real dick move. On the part of vshojo, and in the past, on the part of the talents. The talents that, because of what others were telling them, instead of searching for it themselves, they decided that they were going to believe everything and abandon people who they used to call friends. That is, I mean, you can't blame them too much because other people, it's happened to me. If the well is poisoned, then of course it is going to seem very bad, and you may end up doing very bad things, or you may end up hurting people that you didn't want to originally. But the fact that no one has come out to apologize, even privately, from what I've understood, to Silvervale, Yanners, and Bebe, speaks volumes. To me, at least to me. Let's see. Gunman isn't fully to blame, but the other C-level executives as well. Everyone on the C-level executive plane is to blame what's going on here. Even Mountain Dew, who a lot of people, including myself, were like, "Oh my God, he's not that bad." Oh boy, we will find out right now. Was actually pretty bad. What's the thing with Digitrev X, who made Melody's model? Well, yeah. Digitrev X was shocked that Apex became a C-level exec. Exactly. We're doing good. We're doing good, Ashrafert. I think he's gonna get sued, or at least look. Even if he doesn't get sued, his reputation is destroyed. His reputation is destroyed, and that's what we're gonna get into right around now, because of course, around the time that I usually start doing these things. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing very good today, Astro. Very glad. Let's start right now. Mountain Dew is a creator who was a part of the co-founding team of vshojo. He was there since the beginning, and we first got into it with him here. Nah, bro, what's the have to F? He's pretending, he's acting like he doesn't know a thing. And I didn't catch this earlier, and I do apologize for not catching this earlier. He was in the founding team. How could he not have known? He was a C-level exec. He was in those executive meetings where Gunrun probably was like, yeah, we don't have anything. He had direct contact with Gunrun. He was friends with Gunrun, where he probably would have heard like different type of friends, like in the sense of higher level friends, I guess, than we would call the rest of the people or whatever. He was a C-level exec and a friend with Gunrun. He probably had seen the numbers at some point. The C-level execs had seen the numbers at some point, in my opinion. And I do believe that they fucked up. They were a part of the whole team that brought things down, and now he's pretending that he isn't. But let's get beside that point. Right now, we're talking about how he is a creep. According to Natasha Nieners, and also a little bit about Vebe as well, it says, MTD had the audacity to talk S about you to my face at a party the year that we all left, and painted you as some kind of conniving, greedy, mean girl, talking about Vei, who was in my ear and manipulated me into leaving vshojo just because you wanted me to join OTK, because her boyfriend Soda is part of that org, or some personal gain, or as some shit. You know, it's just it's really blech. It's like, yeah. Let me redo that one part that I actually used the bad word. Let me see, because I don't want to have that bad word out there, so to speak. What exactly was I saying? Let's see here. For some personal gain, or as some shit. Fuck it, I'll just leave it in there. Say something, squirrel! I'll just redo the part where we're talking about the MTD stuff. Where is it? Natasha Nieners, and also a little bit about Vebe as well. It says, MTD has the audacity to talk S about you to my face at a party that we all left, and painted you as some kind of conniving, greedy, mean girl who was in my ear and manipulated me into leaving vshojo as part, just because you wanted me to join OTK, because her boyfriend Soda is a part of that org, or if it's personal gain, or some S. He got uncomfortably close and up in my face and was like, come on, I know the real reason you left. I know it's because of Vei. She talked you into it, etc., and it was infuriating. I know he spread the same S to other staff, talents, and other industry people, seeing one of my closest friends get dragged through the mud like this for years was awful. You did absolutely nothing wrong and had so much S flung at you just because they wanted to push a narrative to protect the company. And remember, they did this internally, like I mentioned before. They S-talked all these people, to people like Iron Mouse, to people like Zentrea, and as far as I know, none of them have apologized. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. For him to act like he's completely blameless is insulting. He's creepy mother effer, and there's a lot more obviously, but a lot of this also isn't my story to tell. So yeah, I think both of you had defamation case. Also, I think your NDA is basically void since he started defaming you, and obviously it's void now. It may not be. I'd rather have a lawyer say whether it is or isn't. And this came after here that Vebe, this is Vebe's long mention of the vshojo stuff. MTD got reprimanded for being creepy to us. Got told not to message us privately, go figure. I have proof of other streamers attending the IRL parties that MTD would actively S-talk me after I left the company to paint me in the worst light imaginable. I don't know why you're acting innocent on Twitter pretending you weren't aware of anything. Can't wait to see all the S that comes out about you, because there's loads, but there's those also aren't my story to tell. Thanks for reading, and thanks for those who are stuck around between then and now. Thank you for giving me, Silver and Nyan, the benefit of the doubt when we needed it most. So yeah, this guy has MTD, the Mountain Dew. He has a lot of stuff. Of course, Depressed No Sagi popped up in here too. He says, TLDR, bro, spreads rats on 4chan, pays money to S-talk other agencies for some reason. Sex pest, harasser, pretends to surprise Pikachu face after vshojo explodes. So this guy is a unfaithful narrator. He has a lot of stuff that thankfully is coming out, and a lot of it is because, hey, you decided to make this all public, so now you're going to get screwed along with everyone else. So this is what we know now, so far. There may be more that comes out, and when it does, I will try to update you on that. So yeah, it is, let's just say it's unsurprising that a dude like him ended up having that type of issue. Because from what people are saying, he seems pretty damn pretty damn like a snake. Like a big snake. Let me make sure I cut off the part that I had the S word in it. Talking about how he is a creep. According to Natasha Nieners, and also a little bit about Vebe as well. There you go. I'm gonna cut that part out. Just need to mark it. Need to mark where I need to cut it out. Cause if not, I'm gonna fucking forget. You guys know me. I'll fucking forget. You know, like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Like, I'll fucking forget. Wrong email. You're good, Lyra. Hello, Suni. Well, I was thinking there was no pest in vshojo like there was in Kurasanji, but I was wrong. Unfortunately, look, I'll say this because a lot of people know this about, you know, in general. Hello, Hiro. A lot of people, absolute power corrupts absolutely. When you have a lot of power, it can corrupt you badly. Consider that most reporters never done some digging is like saying we don't care about small details. One media even said a donation to IDF was for the Israeli Defense Force, tagging Connor's tweet. Oh dear lordy. See, that's the problem with having like such a hated group. Like the Israeli Defense Force is very hated by a lot of people because of what they do. Having the same 3 letters as that probably has fucked with the Immune Deficiency Foundation and their money, the money that could go to them. You know what I mean? You got some VTuber news. 1, because I was technically counting birthdays, and 2, technically counts because I'm a VTuber. True, you are a VTuber, Little Monster. Apex Humanity's silence says it all when everyone else in VShojo had their say. Yeah. It does say a lot. Because most reporters are not sees. That's right here. One media even said the donation was IDF. Yeah, Silver Bond Blood, that was like weird. That's weird. That IDF thing was so stupid, man. Look, I've had that in my videos. I've had that in my videos when I put that when I use the moniker IDF for Immune Deficiency Foundation. Why do you think now I say IDF Immune Deficiency Foundation? Because people have complained to me before. Why are you saying stuff about the IDF or anything positive about the Israeli Defense Force? I'm like, that shit ain't positive. Shit ain't political. It's about a freaking foundation that's helping people with immune stuff. And they're like, oh, I thought you were talking about the other IDF. I'm like, dude, listen to me. Listen to my words, motherfucker. Hello, Hackfish. Thank you for showing up again. Really appreciate it. Let's go and move on to some other stuff because we do have some bad news on some other stuff. Here. Pyrexes? Mountain Dew is one of the bosses. Yep. He's one of the C-level execs. He is a co-founder along with Gunrun and Melody and all the other girls. So he was there since the beginning. I thought he was innocent before, but boy, has some shit come out about him. And yeah. Former COO, yes. Apex as well was a former COO, yes. We have Pyrexes. I'm saying it wrong. I guarantee you I'm saying it wrong, but let's continue. They are a lore creator and streamer, and they are Nikkei lore creator and streamer. Right now, we're talking about them specifically because they've lost access to their main Google email associated with the YouTube account. They came suddenly after I made my post update everyone on my work on my next UMA video. On my contact email for YouTube, being my business email, I receive a threat that my Twitch would be triggered next. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to attempt recovery. All my accounts are secure with 2FA, so I'm baffled this happened. Please be advised that you clicked the link or downloaded a PDF from a phishing attack email that looked like an official email. Once you click the link, it grabbed a copy of all of your browser cookies, and that let them bypass the 2FA. Didn't do any of that sort because besides sign something affiliated with a prize officially from Nikkei. The email also isn't associated with anything I conduct normal business with. Dedicated email for YouTube only. Looks like they know you did that and might have ghosted an email from them at your fame. They used the fan base to launch their Bitcoin scam video. I already wrote up a report to them about you getting hacked, but their AI won't do much. I hope it gets resolved quickly. So yeah, people unfortunately are trying to figure things out, and yeah, it did get deleted. Their YouTube got deleted in a bad way. In a bad way, this meme works, and it's gone. It is gone. The South Park meme works. Unfortunately, this is a bad end to this whole situation. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't do this a second time. Thank you all for the years and lasting memories. People say, here, feel your pain. Hope you're able to go somewhere else to do what you love. And everyone, Leah Kitties, Ruby, Sweetly, other people are tagging at Team YouTube to see if things can actually get fixed because she doesn't deserve this. If you break the rules several times, then of course you deserve deletion. But this is nothing of the sort. This isn't her breaking the rules several times. This is someone being vicious and taking her channel down in the worst possible way. Not something at YouTube, but someone that grabbed their access to the channel, did this, and I do hope they get it fixed in some way. Let's see. Yep. It's like the PDF hack, the actual PDF file, like the actual Adobe PDF file thingy. Whenever you say PDF file, people think the other type of PDF. That's what sucks about it. But yeah, don't go in and like open up random things you get from the other people. It's because of hacks and things like that. I've heard of so many people. Linus Tech Tics got hacked that way from the bigger people. You also see, other YouTubers, VTubers getting hacked. So only for other VTubers, Iron Mouse is one of the documents in legal that needs to be fixed first. Absolutely. NDAs were void. Stuff I think was going to hit the fan. Definitely excited to hear what's happening. OPSEC, yeah, a lot of people don't have OPSEC. Once I hit 10K, I started getting a lot of different emails and stuff like that from different companies. I ignore most of them because of the fact that I'm not sure if, they are legit or not. I meant in 2 days, it's going to be my birthday. I meant to typo. No worries. Happy early birthday, because I'm guarantee you I'm going to forget about it at some point, Loyal Monster, so I'm sorry. But happy early birthday at the very least. Don't worry too much. We have the info to clarify and discuss to turn into evidence proof. What did I do this time? You didn't do anything this time, Jess. You didn't do a dang thing. Don't worry about it. Getting hacked anyway sucks. Ahoy, Gerard. Hello, Blue Milk. I see. Hey, Tanner. Nikkei Warrior Goddess. Yeah, the Nikkei Warrior Goddess. Last night I asked the podcast starts, but I forgot to ask you podcasting with. It was Under the Tea podcast. You know me. I don't shill very much what I do. It was very late for you guys, anyways. So I didn't want to have you guys, because like a lot of guys needed to go to sleep. I needed to go to sleep. I went to sleep way too late. We went on for 3 hours, so it was interesting. We talked about some things here and there, but they are the Under the Tea podcast is a bit more straight in your face, so it may not have been something that you guys would have wanted to see anyways. Like in the sense of, on the Under the Tea podcast, we pulled no punches to anybody, even the people that are beloved by others. We pulled no punches on our thoughts, so that was something that can rub people the wrong way. I try to pull no punches here because like it's hard to know what everyone knew. Because when things fall the way they do, everyone scurries away, and you don't know who. Like, here's one thing I do know: the fact that they're not getting paid, they were victims. All the girls were victims, but we also don't know how deep they were in on everything in the sense of other goings on. Like the fact that they weren't getting paid. I know the girls in the sense of the fact that they weren't getting paid. No matter if they made millions or they made thousands, it doesn't matter. The fact that you weren't paid, you deserve to be paid. They're never going to get paid, number one. But it's hard to tell who knew what and who was closer to who, all that kind of stuff. Because guess what? None of them are going to say it. I wouldn't say it. Just putting myself out there. If there was anything incriminating about me, I wouldn't say it. Um, in this situation, I try to be as open as I can with people, but seeing the big amount of not hate, but big amount of like it's very popular to hate on vshojo right now. It's very popular to throw a lot of hate, and they deserve it. So if I knew even a bit more than I'm letting on, I probably would wait for that. You know, that's the thing for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, guys. No, it was on YouTube and Twitch. It was on YouTube and no, it was YouTube. It was just YouTube. It was just YouTube. It was actually just YouTube. But yeah, I wanted to go over this, and of course, there's some more stuff that I will be going over because there's just like I said, there's just so much stuff today. There's an update to getting hacked. You find out who your true friends are by getting hacked. Yes, you do. A lot of times, you absolutely do find out who your friends are when you get hacked, because the people who come to help you, try to give you help, and also at Team YouTube, they're the ones that you would most likely consider more your friends than other stuff. So I do want to go over some things that I missed last time, that I missed because of all this shit that was happening here. We want to go through this first. This one I let it wait and simmer for a bit because, well, all the other shit that was happening. Most people stay and keep you calm, while others will turn their backs and block you. A lot of people will turn their backs and block you. Hell, the mention of a Google Doc against you, a lot of people will turn their backs and block you. Boy, do I know that from personal experience. Oh, and I also got to let loose a little bit on that one during the podcast, which was nice. Yeah, so let's continue on here. Oh, one thing I do want to say to anybody who saw my tweet about, being frustrated that so many people are just milking the situation, the vshojo thing, don't ever let me or anyone else stop you from creating content. I was aware that there was a creator that is someone that follows me that was going to create vshojo content, and then in the end didn't create vshojo content because of my tweet. And I do, of course, want to apologize openly to them, and if they're watching me, and also let them know and others, no matter what I say, no matter what anyone else says, you have to create the content that you want. A lot of people hate that I created so much vshojo content myself. But do not ever let my voice or other people's voices dissuade you guys from creating content that you want to do. Because that's what YouTube's about. You create the content you want to do, and then the community decides, the viewers decide whether it's good or bad content. The coming months are going to be very interesting. Ever see Salvi Google Doc, I will not hold back and tell them to go F themselves. Yeah, I know. I don't think I've done anything to be Google Doc worthy recently, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. The squirrel influenced the outcome. Oh my god. I didn't fucking think I had any influence. But no, that's one thing. If you're watching me, you guys, don't ever let my voice or the voice of others prevent you from creating content. Because if I would have let the voices that were being mean to me and the voices that were, well, creating docs and stuff about me, stop me from creating content, I wouldn't be here today. I would have stopped a long time ago if I had let those voices win. If I had actually let those voices win, and I actually let those people win, I would have, I would not be creating content the way that I am now. Thank you, Jess. Because I had a lot of people that were very mean to me. A certain female news tuber was mean to me. Very mean to me. And I was a friend of hers for 4 years. We're not friends anymore. I was a friend of hers for 4 years, and she was very mean to me. And if it was, if I had been like, damn, I'm done because they're mean, I wouldn't be here doing the content that I'm doing. I wouldn't have done over 760 VTuber showcases, shown those people to my community. I would not have gotten that far if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for me persevering and trying to do something for the community, Yeah, you're right. Exactly. That's the one, Lyra. And just to let you know, I'm not talking about Rima. Rima's been sweet to me. Rima's been okay. The only issue I have with Rima, and I'll put it out there, and Rima knows this by now, is I don't like it when she said in her Discord that she will no longer be covering or listening to smaller creators smaller creators opinions on things, on news and things like that. No matter what their opinions are. She says if it's Charlie or Asmongold, then she'll cover it, but if it's other people, she won't. And she won't talk about it, she won't listen to it, etc. That's the only issue that I had, but that's because I'm a small creator. So that hit me directly. But like I said, let's see what Tanner's saying. Is it the same person when Ami saved your ass? No, not that one. That was a different one. Yeah, I've had some shit. But here's what I will say. She said the thing is, it hit me directly, but it was her saying basically the quiet part out loud. There's a reason. That's probably the same reason why people like False don't cover what smaller creators say, or Depressed No Sagi don't really go for what smaller creators say. When you're talking about bigger creators, you get a bit more voices out there. You get a bit more people watching your stuff. They said pretty much the quiet part out loud. She said the quiet part out loud. Yeah, Rima's had some interesting choices lately, but I've had some bad choices in my own. I'm not gonna throw stones in glass houses, as they say. I got some shit that I messed up on. I've absolutely messed up on. And here's one thing. This doesn't mean that I'm against Rima. That means I criticize Rima, just like I've been criticized a ton. And you guys criticize me every day, rightfully so. And I hope that you guys keep criticizing when I make mistakes. Of course, because how the hell am I gonna learn if I'm not criticized for mistakes I made? Yeah, there have been bad choices. I made bad choices. Rima's made bad choices. Hell, even False ID's probably made bad choices at some point. Like he's one of the most milquetoast people out there. But even milquetoast people like him make mistakes, you know? So I'm not going to suddenly hate Rima for everything she did, suddenly not talk to Rima, because I don't really talk to her very much. Anyways, because of course the whole small creator thing. But I'm not gonna suddenly throw shade at her and hate her. She's playing the game. She's at 100K subscribers. She's playing the game, and obviously she's playing the game right. She's playing the game the right way. I obviously am not, because I'm not growing. She is. So I know you haven't criticized me so far, Hackfish, and I appreciate that. But like constructive criticism is always welcome. Constructive criticism is always welcome. It's different than harassment, and it's different than just being a bitch, being an asshole. But like, 100K means you're playing the game right. You're playing the game, and you're getting what you're getting. You know what I mean? Playing it better than I am, like I said. Yeah, a lot of people remember that cat, Blue Milk. But yeah, that's the game. Try not to make what I say a criticism. Let's see, Sabi said game night. Yeah, it's gonna be some game night later tonight. Yes. We are growing steadily. We're growing steadily, but a lot slower than I would like. But fucking, it's just YouTube. It's just look. Look. This is the way I take it. I'm growing slowly because there's some mistake I'm making along the way that isn't catching my content isn't catching the attention of people. There's some mistake I'm making along the way. It's not the people's fault. It's not the viewers' fault. It's not YouTube's fault. Something I'm doing along the way is not rubbing people the right way. And it's not making people stay after they've watched my stuff. I do have Power World on Xbox Game Pass. I might have to re-download it because I think I maybe removed it to save space, that type of stuff. So I may have to update it if you want to play that. Because with me around, I'll let you source. Yep. Thank you, King. I say as long as you don't get hurt really bad, then we're good. I've become a lot more sturdy in my mental state recently, at least. Let's talk about Phase Connect Official right now. The algorithm will pick you up someday. Hopefully it will. Okay, yeah, we can try that. What is it, Astro Ferret? You are growing fast, slow. Yeah, I did read that. It's just very slowly. It is very slowly. You're very right. Camila just tweeted. Well, we'll take a look at that. Like, since people are gonna keep tweeting stuff here and there, I'm not gonna be doing too much vshojo stuff other than like if it's directly. Cause I know Camila was supposedly also a part of the whole thing. I might just do like a quick like 1 minute thing about that. I'm not gonna go too far into this, but let's just continue with this because there's some stuff that I covered that I haven't covered of regular VTuber stuff that I do want to kind of cover. Face Connect is, of course, a big VTuber company, the coffee company, and things like that. People are saying that Face Connect is winning by doing nothing. I don't feel that's right. Face Connect is winning by doing a lot, by doing the right things, by making sure they support their talents. And this is what I mean by actually supporting their talents and actually being good with their stuff, and especially their money, so that their talents actually get paid and aren't owed anything. So here we go. They are going to be doing a big NYC thing for ANYC, basically Anime NYC. Face Connect is returning for another year of Anime NYC, and we can't wait to bring the energy of Times Square straight to the con center. Stay tuned for our programming schedule and updates. As you remember, I think last year's Anime NYC, or one of those anime conventions in New York, I believe, they did a Phase concert as well there. They did a Phase concert recently with other stuff that had happened, but I believe last year they did a concert at Anime NYC, so this might be another thing that they're going there. It's at the Javits Center NYC, booth 1901, so they're going to have their own booth, and they're probably going to have more info, more stuff about what's going to be happening. And of course, it says, I've had tickets since January specifically for this. Hope we get another concert too. Please announce that more than 2 weeks before the concert this time. So yeah, so people can get the right tickets. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take a look at Face Connect Official and take a look at any updates for the Anime NYC. We have other stuff. We have other stuff from Face Connect. And yeah, is that going to be all Anime NYC? No, this is VExpo. It's the VExpo stuff I already talked about before. And nothing new. Nothing new since they talked about this, which was like July 21st. Okay. And of course, I do wish them the best of luck, and I did make sure to check if they had any updates. There are no updates yet, but since it's still going to be about a month away, you're probably going to get in the next week or so. After the vshojo thing, they probably knew people weren't going to be talking about much other than that, so they wanted to probably wait a little bit. I do know, I'm assuming, I was going to say no, but I'm assuming that they're going to be having meet and greets, and hopefully they will have a concert. Whatever they do, I wish them the best of luck. You ain't happy? I have the start of a cold sore on my lip. Ugh, I hate cold sores. I haven't had them, but my family does. FaZe tells us about Walmart Pecora. Yes, that is Pippa. That's what a lot of people consider her. Walmart Pecora. Yeah, I think she even said that once. I did in 2003 during the Selene incident. You came up and there was shy chat because didn't know what to talk about. First thing I could think of was talking about chicken cordon bleu. I mean, yeah, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about, of course. Hopefully nothing bad happens with Face Connect. I hope nothing bad happens. Gen 4 reveal probably. If they do reveal some Gen 4, that'd be awesome. Teaser. That'd be good, Asahara. Welcome, Asahara. Welcome back to the channel. Boy, let's hope that Bratty Cat is there. Can I join your Discord? I asked for. Yes, you can. Absolutely, Jess. You're absolutely open. That's why it's there. That's why the Discord server is there. You can join that there. Absolutely. I'm just trying to keep up with things outside of vshojo. There's going to be, of course, some things that are going to pull me back in because, people are going to be talking. Like I said, they put out some stuff, some info there. I just took the important parts because we are, of course, we are just drowning in information right now. We're drowning information on everything. But right now, I think Camila has put out a tweet in regards to some stuff. And let's just talk about it because it was very, very recent. And of course, and it is an interesting read. It is a very interesting read. And it is basically the same stuff that other people have put out. In the sense of, they passed the auditions. You can believe what you want to believe about whether they should be saying stuff. I am a little bit more inclined to believe it is better for the people directly involved in after the people who actually signed the stuff. For example, Mint that we know of, Phoebe, Mari, Tori, and PFPUFO, people who signed it that weren't a part of it. Those are the ones that even though they weren't technically out there in vshojo, they do have the right to talk about everything. Everyone has the right to talk about it, but during these times, at the very least, Camila waited 2 days, like 2-3 days before saying what she's saying. Actually, it blew up on the 21st, I think, 21st, 22nd. So she waited like 4 days. So that is better than what other people did on the same day mentioning everything. On the same day, same 2 days, 3 days, etc. It is better for just the people actually involved in the company, the people actually doing stuff in the company, or have signed the contract to talk about it, because they're the direct victims of everything. These people are like third-party victims a little bit. So yeah, I signed up some things. Remember that month. Read the rules later. I'm busy watching you right now. Don't worry about it. That's why during Niji and Cinder's, even after day 1, I just turned out VTuber news for a couple of days. It gets too emotional. It does get too emotional, Guardian. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. We are going to be talking about Camila, though. And now that it's been a couple days, I think it's okay for people to start coming out with stuff that weren't directly involved. But she did go through the audition. So let's take a look at this. We are going through Camila right now, or Camel Q, as she has here on her Twitter. She came out, and she said some things. Wait, what was this? I have to go because I got full clothes. Take care. You can always have me in the background if you want. Take care. I do hope that it's not too shitty to do that right now. Camila, which is, of course, a pink creature of some sort. She seems to be a wonderful creator, just from what I've seen. Has come out, as a lot of people have, about the vshojo situation. She says here, basically, she starts it out saying that severity of her experience isn't as bad as others went through with gun run, with vshojo, that type of stuff. In 2022, she applied under her past life. At the time, they were looking specifically for smaller streamers. Thought I'd give a chance because it's small. She auditioned, she passed. It was she went to the next stage, and even to, I believe, the interview stage. She did pass the initial round. That alone was something to be proud of. And then mainly contained more technical questions. What's your schedule like? Are you good with handling technical difficulties? That type of stuff. She put everything in. She made it to round 3. She waited for the next step. A few days turned into a few weeks turned into a few months. Nothing. Frankly, check my email almost every single day. Of course, it's a big company. Let it go. They moved on without a word. I was sad, sure, but more confused at sudden disappearance. Year later, started growing as a streamer. Met so many other streamers and VTubers, and I learned a lot by being around them. One day I was chatting with a bigger VTuber, and eventually a topic of vshojo came up. They told me they auditioned the same as I did. She made it to the final round, but they rejected her, and finalists last minute to hire someone they already knew. And these VTubers are given hush money not to tell anyone about it. So this is an accusation that she doesn't have proof with. I'll just say it there. There's no proof of this accusation, just her word. You decide whether it is believable or not. The girls were devastated, just like the rest of us who got dropped without warning. So yeah, thank you for wasting everyone's time. Oh no, there's one more thing I forgot. You have no idea how many times your talents called me in tears, suffering due to your neglect and the way you constantly mistreated them. They weren't getting paid, they weren't getting a response from you for over 6 months, and the other heart-shattering moments I can't share yet. In this treatment you give to those who contributed to your success, no one as sweet or hardworking as them should have been treated like that and stolen from. And that's with that being said, I dedicate this to you. This is a YouTube thing here that she had here, which is a video specifically, which is a song that she herself did, Dear Gun Run. She did a whole song, 42 minutes as of the recording of this thing. Let's listen to a little bit of it. Do you mind I want to lose your power, but having it is so strange. She said you were a hero. but you burned her in a year. Don't act like it was hard. That type of thing. So basically, she's dedicating this song to him about, you know, all the negative things he's done and said, and you swear you didn't know. You said you do what's right. How dare you? Will you only feel bad when they find out? Would you try not to abuse your power? And, you know, continues that. But having it, she thought she was special. You made her that basically you made her feel special. You like it was her fault. You were the devil. That type of thing. So it's basically, you know, calling him out on all the things he did. Now, like I said, she was not even signed on. Yes, it is messed up that she was ghosted, but a lot of companies ghost you. I've been ghosted by companies before. I've been ghosted by certain VTuber agencies before. It happens. It does not make you a harsh victim. It does not make you anywhere near, of course, as she said herself that she's not anywhere near what other people have felt. It does suck, but the thing is, even though this is bad for her, it does make it feel like, I'm not saying this about her, but get ready, Camila, because you're going to get a lot of criticism for this. You're going to get a lot of, just acting like a victim when you really weren't a big one. You're going to get a lot of that coming towards you, so just get ready for that. I'm really not invested enough to be like that about you or anyone else. But I do feel that the primary victims, and reminding everybody, the primary victims out there are the people who signed the NDAs and the people who signed the vshojo contracts, whether they were actually shown as vshojo members or not. Those are the primary victims here. And of course, we're finding out that there are plenty more victims. I'm not saying Camila isn't a victim, so don't get my words twisted. She is, but nowhere near, as she said herself, nowhere near what the other girls are feeling. And I know I'm going to get hate for that, but I'm still going to put it out. Just another nail in the coffin, I would say. Yes. And yes, it's shitty, like I said, that they did do that to her. They did ghost her. And the hush money thing, proof or I don't believe it kind of thing. If you didn't sign a contract, you can say you got hush money. You know, if the hush money thing is true, and they just gave it to you like on your word, you don't really have to even honor that, honestly. If they truly did give hush money to people, I wouldn't like, if someone gave me hush money and now there's a bunch of shit that I can say about them because they're actually shitty people, then yeah, I would actually say shit about them. Because especially the way that they treated other people, they don't deserve it. Oh, Bao is doing the Crunchyroll English dub of a couple of Cuckoo Season 2. She's going to be, Bao is going to be this person here. So that's kind of cool, the English version. You're going to see Bao in an actual anime. This is amazing. That's because of her size, of course. She is not legal advice. Yeah, this is not legal advice. Nope. It is not legal advice. Of course, I am not. It was a parody song. Yeah, that was a parody song. Quinn also hinted that he was being, being scouted, being poached, whatever. But he didn't sign a contract, so he's not a primary victim. He's just a victim of people being assholes, pretty much. We are going to go over some other things out here. This one here is something that did kind of pop up in regards to some things that have been happening. And I believe, let me just get everything translated. I was wondering why the Google Translate wasn't working anymore for X, but it's because they were switching over to Grok translations. So, the Anacoke thingy, this one here, which was going to be a Anacool song. It was going to be a big song thing. Sonic 2025. Here, we're going to go with them first. And then we're going to go with the responses that other people had. Crunchyroll does suck. Crunchyroll has a monopoly on anime right now, and they are not good. I used to have a Crunchyroll account, before they got bought up by all these big companies. Once they got bought up by the big companies, they canceled my account. I'll be honest with you. Any Cool Sonic is basically was going to be a what was it going to be? Let me just get it for you specifically. Any Cool Sonic was a summer festival that was going to be happening in Japan, held featuring character live content utilizing 3D models from Japan's leading anime and games. They're going to be doing that, but it has been postponed. Originally scheduled for August 23rd, Saturday, and 24th, Sunday, has been postponed for both days due to unavoidable production circumstances, despite our efforts to prepare for the event. That could be actual, like, maybe some actual stuff like computers, etc., failed, some things like that, or money-wise, or something like that. We deeply apologize for the inconvenience caused to all customers who were looking forward to the event, as well as the performers and all related parties. Customers who have purchased tickets will be refunded. For details, check out the official website. And they do have their official website mentioned there. I'm going to take a look at that in a bit, but we have to mention that Hollow Stars was going to be, they were going to be going there. It says, Any Cool Sonic event, originally scheduled for August 23rd, has been postponed due to circumstances on the part of the organizers. Sincerely apologize to all fans who are looking forward to the event. Please check the official announcement for further details. And continuing, Minase Rio said that they're being postponed. Everyone who was looking forward to it or applied for tickets, this has become sad news. But the days we spend training and practicing as a trio will absolutely, because they're part of Uproar, will absolutely not go to waste, and we'll keep working hard every day so we can perform in front of you all again someday. We'd be thrilled if you continue to support us. And finally, you have Yatogami Fuma, who's also, I believe, a part of Uproar. I've already moved on, so don't worry about me. I'd be happy if you continue to support my activities. Basically, they've come to terms with everything that's happening. It's out of their control, so of course they can't really do much of anything. And this is their announcement here that they have made in regards to everything. It's all in Japanese, but it's pretty much saying the same thing that was here about that, due to circumstances, they weren't able to do anything and make it happen on time. So that sucks for Uproar. That sucks for anybody who's going to go to Anycool as well. And it also sucks for the organizers, because the organizers don't want to cancel things like this. They want to see people happy. They want to see things be successful, and of course get whatever money they're going to get out of it. But the organizers want to see these things be success, not just be ended unceremoniously. Just woke up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was today's news compared to yesterday? It's like if 1 is like meh, you can avoid it, or 10 is like holy shit, the fires, it's burning bright. It's like a 6 or a 7, I think, compared to the other days. The other days were like a 10 or 11 or 12. Now it's like a 6 or a 7. It's interesting news, but if you want to avoid it, you can, because not much new. The only new thing that I say was like a bombshell was Mountain Dew being more of a creep than we ever imagined. That's the only thing that's kind of like became a bombshell on the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's probably the only one that is kind of like oof on the whole thing. But this one I think I'm gonna hold off on until they act. Well, should I hold off on it until? I might hold off on this until it actually happens. Hello Ikeba. Hello Linux 5. I might hold off on this one until it actually happens. This is Kanayanagi kind of giving some support to someone that is a what would you call it? Not senpai, a kohai of hers, from a like sister from a different mother type of thing. That type of thing, I believe. So some of that type of thing. That's kind of what's going on here. But I think, like I said, I'll wait for this one until it actually happens, and then I'll talk about it then, because that way I can show you their 3D. I can show you what's going on, that type of stuff, which is usually what I like doing. And that's what I try to do. Now what we're gonna do here is, of course, a lot of this stuff is a couple of days old, and I do want to go over a lot of it and give you guys a full rundown if I can on it. Come to Discord quick. Let's see. confirmations. Oh yeah, you can go to the Discord as well. The confirmations are there of a lot of things. So oh yeah, King Pharaoh says Silver. If you're in Discord, you can go take a look there. I've been busy, very busy, and I have had a lot of very busy days. Like in the last like 3 to 4 days, I've had, even though Tuesday and Thursday are usually the days that I don't stream very much, I've had since Tuesday when everything came out, I've had a ton of days of just like 2 stream days. When usually I do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday only as 2 stream days, I've been doing Tuesday, Thursday this week as 2 stream days because just the news has been insane. What's gonna happen? What's Gunrun going to do now? Working coffee shop at McDonald's. He's gonna make another company. He's a weasel. He's a roach. He's a rat. He's gonna do that. Kunai, check your DMs on Twitter. I hope that you got those DMs, and I hope that you yeah, you did. You did. Okay, cool. Okay, you did see it. You did see it. Nightbot Nightbot kind of heard you. Nightbot was like, "Let me give you the Discord link." But yeah, make that video if you want. If you can't use like VTube Studio with it, you can try using like a PNG for now, like an actual, just like a still image of your with the background removed of your VTuber avatar. You can try that if VTube Studio is freezing your PC. You can try that. And then just make your video on whatever you need to do. Because people are not, nowadays, there's a lot of PNG people out there, so they're not going to be so like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing type of thing when it comes to that. They're not. They're just not. So, there's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on here. But I don't think that a lot of it is like, oh my god, late breaking holy shit news, other than the, you know, the thing that I put out before. There are, of course, some things that people are going to want to talk about, but we are going to try to go over the bigger stuff right now. Did go over, of course, the Holostar stuff, which I did want to go over a little bit. Got to have other sources of income by people who know him personally. Of course, he's not gonna tie everything to one place. Just like when he was part of Twitch, he didn't tie himself just to Twitch. He had another startup and other things going on. Sawi's gonna be pissed when he covers my stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to cover it recently because of, you know, all the shit that's been going on. It's just been a lot of stuff on my plate. And as things start calming down a little bit and start going through the regular news stuff, I'm probably going to be able to cover it then. It feels like a sauna in my room. It's starting to get that way in my room too, honestly. I need to turn on my AC eventually. I try to wait to turn on my AC because that fucker uses up a lot of power. And I'd rather not use up a lot of power if I can avoid it. But usually when my room gets around 85, 86 degrees, which it is right now, that's when I try to turn on my AC. And this is not an AC I bought recently, by the way. This is a 9-year-old PC, something like, not PC, 9-year-old AC. It's doing very well, knock on wood, because we have tried to maintain it. I have used it enough times, thanks to my PC, that it has, the compressor's still good, everything else is still good. I hope I don't have to buy another one, because if I do, it's going to fucking suck, because I'm going to be in a fucking sauna until then. But if I have other means if I have to, for having something to help me with the AC stuff, so to speak. So yeah. Hollow Uma art book project is happening now as well. I don't see anything like for Comic Frontier 21, featuring various amazing talents that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. This is more of a fan project. So this is not necessarily, I mean, because like fan art is something that Hololive has allowed fan art to be sold. Hololive has allowed fan merch to be sold, as long as it's fan merch and it doesn't directly compete with Hololive stuff. So yeah, this isn't like, oh my god, they're taking money from Hololive or anything like that. I'm just gonna, this one's gonna be a shorter one, I think. It's basically collaborative artist circle. Yeah, it's just basically, you know, stuff for Hololive stuff. Yeah, oh dear lordy. They have stuff like this. I mean, that's still safe, I think. This is what Muna and other people. So yeah, they're definitely doing that kind of stuff. Deep Weebs. This is going to be a bit of a shorter one. Deep Weebs is a collaborative artist circle active in producing doujinshi and merch. And why am I talking about them at all today? Because they announced that the latest project for the upcoming Comic Frontier 21, the Hollow Uma Art Book Fan Project, featuring various amazing artists that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. They're going to be doing, basically, this isn't anything directly tied to Hololive, so this isn't like a direct collaboration. This Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, and Hololive, basically both fandoms are going to be creating stuff, you know, combining, like, you know, maybe Pekora looking like one of the girls or one of the Uma Musume girls. They're going to be, you know, having a lot of the Hololive people becoming Uma Musume, at least for the time that they're going to be doing this. This is very, you know, these are all the artists here, of course. Make sure to give them a follow, not necessarily a follow, but at least take a look at them. A lot of artists are going to be involved in it, as you can see here. Smaller artists, this is a fan circle type of thing. But it is always nice to see, because a lot of people do love looking at the Uma Musume type stuff and the art that is done of them, because there are a lot of fan artists that have already done that for them. Go take a look, of course, if you're interested. And I do look forward to them having lots of fun, and I do hope it is a very big success for them. We have something here. There's something that's going to be happening on the 28th, which is going to be Monday, because today's Friday. So 28th is Monday. So yeah. With these thingies, it's kind of hard. I'll just let people know. I'll let people know about it, because it's kind of hard to cover these without, you know, having the actual stuff out. I'll just cover that they're going to be having that. Oh, you have an official mascot now. Amazing. Currently has a mock-up design. My official name. Also, the name of my fans are the Quarks. Very nice. It's always great to be able to have a fan name and things like that. So let's take a look at this one. This one's also going to be kind of short. Because, well, I've been doing a lot of shorter stuff recently, because there's just so much news, I think, that I need to cover. Right now, we have a major collaborative announcement between Hollow Stars and Getting Warm, which is, I guess, a you know, a actual merch type thing. 12-hour streaming relay collaboration confirmed. Waiting room for the first slot is here. All these members are going to be a part of it. They're all going to be involved in it. And these people here are, of course, another group out there of these people involved right here. And of course, they also have a lot of merch type stuff popping out here. And this is their big thing here. It is Atata Kanaru, something like that. Something like that. I'm sorry. Atata Kaku Naru. And they've been doing other, you know, 3Ds and things like that. So they're going to be having a collab with Hollow Stars here, as you can see. Hollow Stars on the left, them on the right there. And it is nice. It's good. It's very good. It helps both VTuber agencies, both VTuber groups, when there are collabs like this. And this is the waiting room for it. It's going to be July 27th at 9 p.m. So it's going to be on Sunday at 9 p.m. for the people over here. I am on the west coast of the United States, so Pacific Daylight Time, Pacific Standard Time, whichever one it is. And then you could adjust that based on yours. It is midnight on the 28th for those people in the East Coast. And in Europe, it's on the 28th, etc. Everyone in Europe and beyond is on the 28th. And you can check your time zones for that. Specifically, if you're looking forward to this collab. Congratulations to every single one of them. Collabs are hard. Collabs are hard to get, especially when you are a shut-in like myself. So I do wish them the best of luck. The name came from the city Cork in Ireland. Ah, well, I mean, that's nice. You have that tie to the Irish roots in Ireland itself. Ah, needed to hydrate my throat. Sorry. I wasn't thirsty per se, but my throat was getting dry. So I needed to hydrate the throat. That sounds inappropriate, but you know what I mean. What happened, Larry? I didn't read something you said. I know that is important to you, and I'm sorry that it's taken so long to actually talk about the whole thing. I'm gonna have to find out when I can do it because I need to. I want to make a distinct video on it, like a distinctive video on it, just in and of itself. A separate video on it, in order to be able to give it the time that it needs. It's not going to be a super long video. But it will, I will cover things with respect, of course. Let's see. So yeah, it is a lot of things going on here. Let's see this mega thingy Medusa. Megalodon is having her birthday debut. It's going to be more than likely another swimsuit. Jump in the water with me. It's going to be a swimsuit, so she's going to be having that. The debut in 2 days on the 25th, so it should actually be debuted today. Let me go on Megalodon thingy. Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of vshojo stuff, but it should have. It is her birthday. Oh god, so she already has that out there. Yay, I guess. The fact that she fucking had. Okay, I'm not. I may or may not be able to show that at all. I may or may not be able to show that at all. I may have to not speed that up, but what was it? There we go. Skip. Let's just say skip. There we go. We're gonna skip to this part. Because the first part, she started at her crotch. And that is, well, I mean, that's her right to do that. But you know what YouTube thinks about that. You know what Twitch thinks about that. Yeah, it does suck about that. Let's see here. Oh, you're talking about Nana Kagura? Nana Kagura does have the vocal cord thing. I don't know about you, Tachibana, having it or not, but I know Nana Kagura has it. So here we go. Megalodon VT has a little bit of an update. She is, of course, she has grown a lot in the about 3 years that she's, the 2.5 years or so that she's been around on YouTube/Twitch. She has grown quite a bit. And of course, she had mentioned her birthday debut in 2 days. Who's ready to jump in the water with me? And in order to show that, you have this. I had to skip ahead because she was very a bit in the way that she did her stuff. She focused on her crotch for like 20 seconds, or like not like 2-3 seconds. I said 20 seconds. The only 20 seconds long for 2-3 seconds. And you know what YouTube thinks about focusing on the crotch, and also Twitch thinks about focusing on the crotch. So I had to skip through a little bit in order to get this to you guys. So here we go. She's having her bouncy. Oh, the tail is a little bit different. She's having her full outfit, her full because she's already has, as you can tell with this, she's already had an outfit before for summer for a swimsuit like. Now she has another one for her birthday. And of course, Balloon Day is of course on the 24th/25th. The 25th is Balloon Day. I know because when I checked on her stuff, it was the day that the balloons popped out for me. So it is on the 25th for her. And I do know that she's going to have lots of fun. Her community's going to have lots of fun. And I do wish her the best. A successful outfit debut. I shall try and give a brief summary to those who want to know. I DM'd Salvi panicking after I woken up to someone DMing me, accusing me of lying about my age and told me to stay away from someone. Lo and behold, they had DM'd the wrong person. Yeah. It was BS. That whole thing was BS. Yeah. Let's see. let's go on to the next one. Because there's the stuff going on that I find more interesting. Well, not more interesting, but interesting enough going on in the VTuber world. Let's go here with HoloLive English. Welcome back, Zenny. Well, ain't that something? Is that today? No, yeah, it is today. The Megalodon thing is today. Megalodon thing is actually today. So we're gonna go over some HoloLive English stuff with Myth, the mass chemistry. Sounds like I'm freaking sounds like I'm Mike Tyson when I'm saying that stuff. HoloLive English has some stuff popping out here. We've received news that our girls of HoloLive English Myth have been up to something special. What could it be? Join them tomorrow to find out more on July 23rd. Well, you know what? It was the 23rd. I don't know if it's the same thing. These hot paws thing is the same thing. Maybe it is. No, this Myth. Because that is Advent. So the Myth Girls, special project. There we go. This is the one that we want to do. Where's damn HoloLive Myth? There we go. Because I want to be able to see what's going on here. PC had error to restart, moving data, and who knows? Oh god. Well, you have a Lisp. Yeah, exactly. HoloLive English has announced that they have received news that our girls from HoloLive English Myth have been up to something special. Just what could it be? Join them tomorrow to find out more. July 23rd, 8 p.m. PDT. HoloMyth, Myth Mash Chemistry. Kind of sounds like I am Mike Tyson when I'm saying that stuff and I have a Lisp. It's just funny, bro. What the f does the bottom line even say? You don't even know. Oh, I wonder what they're planning. We're tuning in, and of course, this is Myth themselves from Mori saying special project for Myth, HoloLive English Myth with Takanashi Kiara and Ninoma Inanis, which are the remaining members of Myth. Myth Mash again, sounding like I have a Lisp. I don't have a Lisp. And here is what they have here: the opening ceremonies. And let's see here.
Like, who wakes up the one who's supposed to awaken others with their rooster, kikeriki?
Right.
Who wakes up me?
Yeah, who wakes up the rooster? Mysteries. Big mysteries. How are you guys doing?
So these are the things that they have.
Create a duo.
Oh, which one?
3 pairs, 1 Myth member, 1 JP Holomem. 3 new music videos, 3 watch-alongs, a music video premiere, a Myth member channel watch-along, and a JP Holomem channel watch-along. So they have that planned. And the theme is fusion and explosion. I do love the art that they use there. I do love that. I don't know if Ina did it or not, but I do love that. Partner reveal, La Plus Darkness and Takanashi Kiara are going to be one of them. The next one is going to be Mori Calliope and Tokoyami Toa. Ooh, that's going to be amazing. Ooh, I think that's going to be really good. And next one, Ninoma Inanis and Okayu. 2 very relaxing VTubers. 2 very relaxed and chill VTubers. 2 very comfy VTubers are going to be partner revealed on there. That is amazing to see. And of course, the July 27th is going to be Laplas and Holo X. Okayu is August 4th. And July 29th is going to be Toa channel as well on these times. I think it's going to be JST overall. So that is some of the reveals that they have there, along with new music videos will be premiered on Myth channels, watch-alongs on JP partner channels as well. Premieres during the collab streams will be done. And of course, they're also talking about other things that they have here. Apparently there is a game going on, or like a game that they have here with everyone. They were able to either get created, etc. It's Expedition, Mount Stage, Forest Stage, Image Training. That's Expedition. I don't know if this is an actual game that's out, or if the game that they're going to be playing together. It looks like it's a game out, and it looks like it's a bullet hell. So I am not going to be doing well with this game. So they played this on there. They played it on there. It looks like it's maybe another Holo indie game. This looks like a bullet hell type thing, or at least a you're going and trying to defeat. Yeah, it's a bullet hell. I hate these. I hate these games overall. Because I hate them because I'm really bad at them. I don't have the coordination for these things. I get overstimulated with all the stuff that ends up being on the screen, and I get screwed over. I'm really bad at this. So they play this game for a little bit, and of course reminding people at the end of what's going to be happening and all the things that they have just announced. It's a good announcement. I'm glad that they're doing this. I'm glad that they're having these types of things happen. It says, would be great if Ame shows up. It would be great, but it looks like it's just them three right now. It is neat. And we're talking about this here. I don't know if it's Koseki Biju. I'm going to be trying to see if all the other Advent girls, like Shiori, if she has something here. Shiorin, Twitter, Shiori Novella, and also Narissa Ravencroft, Twitter, because I want to make sure that I get all of them, that I get all the things here of what they're going to be having out there. In case if they also have something shared about that. That would have been, oh, it's just it's their summer stuff. Oh, okay. It's their summer stuff. Oh, that's what it is. All right. It's called Hot Limit, I think is what it's called. Yeah, okay. That's what it's going to be. Hot Limit. It's a new music video, new cover song. It did get released on July 24th. And this is kind of what's going on there. But did she do the type of reveal that all the rest of them did? No, they didn't. She didn't do the type of reveal that the rest of them did. So it is, of course, showing off all their stuff here. Narissa Ravencroft is also going to be a part of it. But yeah, they don't have anything other than the outfit reveal and the Hot Limit reveal. Other than that, she didn't do the same. Well, she did do a type of reveal to it, but not anything crazy like what Biju did or anything like that. We have an interesting project that is happening with Fuamoko and all of the rest of the Advent girls. You know, Fuamoko, Koseki Biju, and of course Narissa Ravencroft and Shiori Novella. All of them are going to be a part of this. This is a summer thing. It says Hot Pause Fuamoko, Fuamoko Hot Pause there, and then you have, of course, Koseki Biju, Hot, and of course them mentioning Summer's Coming, you say. So, Hot from Koseki Biju, and you have Narissa Ravencroft also doing the same thing. Shiori Novella didn't, as far as I can tell, put anything out of that same sort. The only thing she did reveal was the actual look that she has, but she didn't reveal any actual, same pose or anything like that. What they're talking about right now is this. This is, of course, Shiori Novella's pose. This is all related to the stuff that's going to be happening for summer. And it says, music video of Hololive English Advent's new cover song, Hot Limit, will be out soon on the Hololive English official channel. It is already out. And, of course, they have here of the music video, Hot Limit, and the things that they had for the Hot Limit music video. They kind of toned down a lot of what Narissa and others had for the Halonatsu stuff. That's what it seems like more than anything. Let's take a little bit of a listen of what they have here. Hot Limit is their cover. And that's their sexy outfits. There you go. That's about as much as I can show you. As you know, I always end up getting hit with the copyright and stuff like that. If I do, and you will see that either the voices themselves sounding very crispy, very deep fried because of the editing I had to do, or the video itself has been, in some way, shape, or form, redacted in some way. So, of course, if that happens, check out their cover on the Hololive English channel, just in case if that type of stuff happens. Of course, check that out there and make sure that everything is on the up and up there for you guys if you want to see it. And, of course, support them either way. I just wanted to give you little tidbits of it so you can see what it is. But of course, go and support them directly. Go and watch it on the Hololive English official channel on YouTube, and have fun watching it because it seems like a very fun cover that they did. Because if you look at the Holo Natsu stuff, they are a lot more displayed, so to speak, or at least they were before. It looks like they've toned down some of the stuff, but if I remember, the original Holo Natsu was very very out there, just to say the least. Very out there. Now, one thing that I saw down here that I kind of did want to talk about was that where is it? The oh, sorry. There is Hiro, this guy who dropped Xenian lore recently, also knows Gunrun. This guy knows everybody. Holy shit. This guy knows everybody. After the whole vshojo Gunrun thing, there's someone else, Hiro. You should know them if you've seen my channel. They're the ones that came out with the Xignion / Aster stuff, and they knew Gunrun, apparently. Don't forget, you were given $2.5 million from Justin Khan because I requested him to do so because of what happened to you, and I felt guilty what happened to you and gave you my $3.5 million in a deal as well. So that is already $6 million there. Then you decided to build vshojo by our charity acts to help you and your mother out because you were bullied and screwed over in the company. Not to mention, basically, the company that they're talking about is probably Twitch at this point. They need to, let's see, not to mention, I was blacklisted for 10 years defending you. I begged Justin Khan to give you money when he said you deserved nothing. I bet you didn't even look it up when you invested the money into the company, that it was half mine that you put into it. I find this stuff out that you did out there to all these people is horrible, and I have regret giving you any of that money. The Justin TV retro gaming community prided itself in helping every medical organization in the world. We were and are the pioneers of streaming and do not tolerate people like you pulling this stuff. I have a lot of anger, regret, and pain seeing you use my money that I gave you to pull all this stuff on all these people for all these years. Justin Ignacio, you are a scumbag. Justin Ignacio is the name of Gunrun. At this point, he doesn't deserve to be called Gunrun because Gunrun is hiding who he is. He is a public figure. This is not doxing. Remember that. Knowing his name, Justin Ignacio, those are on the official papers of vshojo. The official incorporation papers that they have for vshojo has him as one of the people there. Justin Ignacio is a name that is known publicly. He's a public figure. His name known publicly. LinkedIn, etc. will have his public name. Like I said, the letters of incorporation that you usually put for incorporating a company will have his name as well. They do not let you use aliases. They do not let you use AKAs or anything like that. You have to use your actual name. That's how come people know his name. And it's good that he's being called out. I like that he's being called out because he deserves it. An hour late to this, going to have to go back and watch. Luckily, I do have DVR on. I always keep it on because I do want people to actually be able to go back. So I have DVR on all the time, every single time that I have a stream, because there's some people who don't have the best internet as well, like myself, and sometimes things will freeze for them specifically. And in those cases, what I want is you guys to be able to see, what you need to see. Now, there's a lot of stuff I still haven't covered, and I'm probably going to try to cover it in the afternoon. It's just trying to catch up to all these different things. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube, because that's what I do. I go to YouTube for a bit, and that there's my stuff there, which is very nice to see. There's a very, very amazingly handsome squirrel on there, and then we have her old showing the old Hololive audition that Mint did. I did send you guys to the Monster Girl collab yesterday. Don't know me, the reason Western entertainment is ruined. Finally, Iron Mouse got the okay to say this. The whole thing with Giga that we covered yesterday. Autism and social cues. Oh boy, do I know about that issues. Boy, do I know about those issues. Holy shit. Opinion why Face Connect beats vshojo without doing anything. Look, I personally take offense to people saying that vshojo that Phase Connect is winning by not doing anything. Phase Connect is doing a lot by being good to their talents, by working every single day to make sure that their talents are treated right, to make sure that their talents receive the right amount of money, to make sure that their talents have projects going forward that they can actually do and actually be paid for and all that kind of stuff. So I do personally take a bit of offense to people saying that Phase Connect is winning by doing nothing. They're doing a lot. Yeah, so they're absolutely doing a lot, and it is a disservice to Phase Connect and the girls for when people say, oh, they're winning by doing nothing type of thing. Just a personal note more than anything, because I've been hearing and seeing that a lot, and I personally do find a bit of an offense to that because it is, they are doing a ton. They are actually doing a lot of shit out there, and it's not fair. But now I'm going in circles. Like I'm repeating myself. I do that a lot as an autistic person. I'm repeating myself. I'm going in. I'm looping, as what some people will call it. Self-plug. Winning by doing nothing reminds me of the Luigi wins by doing nothing video. Yeah, exactly. I'm back an hour late to see. I can't stand Fillion. A lot of people can't stand Fillion. It's perfectly fine. If you can't stand Fillion, that's perfectly fine. No one's gonna judge you on that one. Everyone has their opinions. Everyone has their things they don't like.
Originally auditioned for HoloLive, like Myth HoloLive, right?
Yep.
I auditioned way back in the day, but I did not have any streaming experience. I had a little bit of video experience, but tiny bit. My channel had maybe 5 people watching, And so the first thing I did obviously was make an audition video, which was barely a video. It was a picture, and it was just a picture and me talking. You guys might hear a little bit of difference in some details. Do ignore. Everything that you know now is correct, okay? Okay. And obviously, I did listen to this because I had to make sure that there was not personal stuff, but it's still extremely cringe for me to listen to, so you can enjoy my reaction and maybe me giving some additional context to some stuff as well. Oh, gosh! This is... Okay. This is what it was, the background. Everybody that joined was absolutely perfect for who they were, so who they are. So, it's I'm not salty or anything about it. Which when I say that, it makes me sound like I'm salty. But no, it's just really funny to go back and listen to this. So
It's such a sweetheart.
Okay,
I don't think she'd be salty.
Hi there, it's nice to meet you. My name is Mint, and I am a forever 20-year-old maid. Some things I really enjoy are anime, Japanese idols, MOBA gay, and video games, horror, and spooky things. I think at the time I was really into of course, virtual YouTubers. A little about me is that I started out as a new maid in a maid cafe, and I just had a tiny little accident, and I kind of died. But I live on as a ghost, spreading my moe magic to everyone all over the world. Okay, hold on, I need to pause it. Sorry,
moe magic.
Okay. I never really got the chance to fully live my maid dreams, and I don't really mind being a ghost, especially since I love horror things so much. That's so true. It's almost like a dream being able to be an eternal maid, you know? That's so true. Pastor V was a genius. So true. Yeah, this is a dream to be an eternal maid. No. Okay, virtual YouTubers. What? Why does it keep going to virtual YouTubers? Sorry. Okay, I can't pause. I'm just gonna
Gonna have to keep going.
I'm just gonna have to let it go. What do you mean? What happened?
Let it go.
But it's almost like a dream being able to be an eternal maid.
Oh,
you know?
God,
some people say that I can be a little self-loathing, but if I have my viewers and fans behind me, I think I can continue on. But not to the afterlife. Not yet.
I'm in the afterlife. What are you talking about?
I think I meant maybe like my ghostly life with everyone with really fun videos. And I'm really not creepy. I'm just super cute and goofy. I promise.
I am creepy.
So there are a few VTubers I really look up to, such as Kaguya Luna, Himehina, and Denno Shoujo Shiro. I often also watch Natsuhiro Matsuri.
Oh yeah,
I just love how cute and airheaded she can be. And Hoshimachi Suisei. She has such an amazing voice. I just love listening to her music. I used to actually perform as an idol in Akihabara, so I have experience with singing and performing in front of an audience. I think it can be similar to, having a good presence in videos as well. I actually got to perform on the same stage that AKB48 performed on, so it's really exciting.
This is true.
I'm actually still I'm still studying Japanese, but I'm able to hold a conversation
Japan since I learned a lot during my idol days.
I think I was like,
and
oh,
I'm
this
doing
is
my best to
so...
study lots and lots and lots. And my dream would be to collaborate with all the Japanese Hololive
This
members.
is so,
Yes. So I'd love to be able to communicate with everyone in Japan and all over the world.
Relatable!
If it's all over the world, maybe I should pick up another language, huh?
Oh, man, I never
And
did
on my
that.
YouTube channel, I did all my own filming and editing, so I am confident that I would be able to deliver
messed
fun
up so
content
much.
at least 3 times a week. And as I mentioned earlier, I really, really love horror.
Yes.
So I would love playing and reacting to horror games.
Yeah.
And even though I love it so much, and I watch horror movies
don't
and
say it,
games
Minto.
every day,
Don't say it,
I'm still a
Minto.
really big baby about it, and sometimes I have to sleep with
That's
the
not
lights
true.
on.
That's not true,
Zen
guys.
Trey,
That's
I
never
don't
happened
Maybe
before
people
ever.
find my screams entertaining, right?
You do.
And as for anime, I really enjoy all sorts of series. Some of my favorite shows are Detective Conan and Konosuba, and I am proud to say that I have seen every Detective Conan episode.
At the time, that was true.
900 and something.
Oh gosh, how many are now?
But I'd love to
1,000
talk to everyone
something.
about their favorite shows and what they're watching in the current season.
Yeah.
I also would really enjoy creating my own singing cover videos. I think it'd be so much fun to cover Hololive songs and anime songs and idol songs. Singing is definitely one of my passions, and I'll make anything into a song. Like,
Oh, no.
you know, for example, if I'm
I
singing-
had to take this out.
So I really hope I'm considered to be
Gosh,
one of
that's
the next VTubers with the Hololive production team. It would honestly be such a dream to be able to start this journey, and I really think being able to reach out to so many people with my passions would spark others to pursue their passions as well. I'm a super duper passionate person, and I just want to make others laugh and enjoy themselves. And you know, since my life is quite short, I want everyone to have a fun life every day. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Se no, moe moe kyun. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Oh God, more Kyun.
I'm so glad they didn't watch it. I'm so glad they didn't. I'm
Oh,
so glad
God.
they didn't watch it.
She went straight more. She's straight more Kyun people. Holy shit.
I'm so glad. I'm so
She's
glad
straight
they
up
didn't
more
watch it.
Kyun people. Holy shit.
Yeah, I never got a single. Actually, I wonder if it's still on my channel. So yes, that was my Hololive audition 2020.
Yes. I did see that. I did absolutely see that. In fact, I might put that on my one of my videos eventually, because Camila did talk about the whole situation with her. I did see that, and we did cover it, and I am gonna see about putting it in like the next video or something like that. Because I mean, fuck it, might as well, right? Let's do some stuff, so to speak. We will put the Anacool song, the Anacool thingamadoobs here. I end up having to remove and add and remove and all this other kind of stuff because things end up being so fucking long on my videos, a lot longer than I usually expect. But let's see, is this one shorter or is this one shorter? This one's shorter by a little bit, but yeah, I'll put this one. Oh no, it's actually shorter by a lot. Holy shit. So things do end up being a little bit long in the tooth, and I'm so very glad that people actually accept it from me, that I can actually make the videos as long as I do, and people actually accept it. I do like that. I'm
A
glad
long time
about that.
ago. Actually, I don't even think this channel existed.
There's
at
way
the
too much
time.
news going on, yeah.
No, wait, it didn't. It didn't exist because I got the.
Go ahead, Lyra. Question. Go ahead. Of course, of course. When you worked with people who made my fave series, what's your fave dragon? Oh yeah. I did help people's computers stay in good shape while people were making How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yes. I wasn't there for How to Train Your Dragon 1 or 2, but I was there for 3. But it's part of 3. So yeah, I did work for DreamWorks Animation during that time. I did work there for while How to Train Your Dragon 3 was being made. It's an amazing series. That's one of their big money makers. How to Train Your Dragon was one of their big money makers. It's one of those things like Shrek and stuff like that DreamWorks Animation is known for now. It's one of like the great animation series that happened. Great series of animated movies.
Notification the other day that it was like, your channel's 5 years old. So, nah. Would you have hired me if you had? Would you have hired me if you had heard my audition?
Maybe.
No. Yes, no. Yes, no.
Some people are like, nope.
But
never,
obviously,
nope.
I understand. You know, I didn't have anything, and that's why I started streaming, because I was just like, oh, I will become a streamer so that I can. Actually, I didn't even know if I would like streaming. What if I hated it? I don't think I showed anybody that before. Truly, I think you guys are the first. That's the first time I've ever shown anybody my audition. So, well, I didn't tell anybody that I wanted to be a VTuber. No, none of my friends. I never told them anything about my channel at all. So, my friends didn't know until I went to heaven, actually. And
how even though she's not in Hololive, she became a huge VTuber because of the fact that, as you know, Made Mint was in the Rainbow Company. She was in the Rainbow Company. We'll just call it that, the Rainbow Company. And she did grow a lot in the Rainbow Company. She got a lot of experience as a streamer in that company. And she did rather well, in my opinion. I think she did rather well in that company, to be perfectly honest with you. And I'm glad that she didn't give up. Even though, you know, the whole situation sucked for her in that whole place, still, we'll try to update you on that. It does suck to have had to go through what she went through, because let's just be honest, it was not the best place that she was in. She didn't know that when she joined. Like, I'm not gonna blame her for wanting to believe that the company that she joined would hopefully be a good one. The company that she joined would hopefully be not evil to her. But thanks to that company, she had a lot of sadness, like a lot of sadness going on. And that is all their fault. 100% all their fault. And it is something that they should always be held accountable for. They always should. And even though they are gone, and other people are gone from the company too, because, well, fucking, like, why are you gonna stay with a company when they're that shitty, you know? Some people like people have told me, it's like, why do you think the people stay in these companies? It's because it's hard to make it out there. When you have something like, sometimes a sure thing, even though it's a shitty thing. This is from my personal experience at work, working for companies. Sometimes a sure thing, a sure shitty thing, is better than insecurity, like not knowing if you are going to be able to make the next month's paycheck. If it's a shitty place but it still pays your bills, you'll stay there. I stayed at companies for years that were shitty, that didn't treat me well, that didn't give me what I deserved, that type of thing. I've been at those companies for years in the past. And I haven't left because they pay the bills. I have, you know, people that depend on me. So I'm not going to be leaving those companies for, you know, something unsure. Unless I'm sure that something good is going to be happening, I don't leave companies myself. And that's why I can understand, like, people are like, oh, well, you know, when she was Pomo Rainpuff, why didn't she leave Niji immediately when, you know, shit started hitting the fan? I'm like, well, number one, none of us were in that company. And none of us know exactly how much money she was making or anything. She was a very, very, very popular creator in Niji Sanji, so she was probably making some good money in and of herself. And when you're able to pay your bills, like I said, it's a balance you need to reach, but it's a balance that no one other than you can understand fully.
I have people messaging me like, huh? Is this you? What? And then
I'm gonna try to at least take a look at some of the video. I think we've done that before, where we saw Parrot's last video. Of course, I sped it up a bit because, you know, fair use and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I would try to cover it when it comes out, because he's definitely making a video now. He's definitely making a video now. Like, there's no fucking doubt about it. He's making a fucking video now.
You? And I was like, ah, you found me. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Crazy.
A few inches later.
Actually, you know how in my audition talk, it's not really audition video, I said I was an idol a little bit, right? And just for a little bit. It wasn't very long, to be honest. I think I said years in the video, and then I was listening back to it. And I was like, did I mean to put that? Because it's not accurate. But anyway, well, this song was one of the songs I used to sing. I used to sing in during my stages, and then during the parts where it was just like there's oboete imasu ka me to me ga ureatta toki. They're saying like when our eyes met with me, and so I would like go up to somebody in the audience and I would be like close, peep, 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 peep. Like
No,
goes up to
God,
them
that's cute.
with like making eye contact, and then the other part is oboete imasu ka te to te ga wait, maybe I got the lyrics wrong. Wait, but the te to te part with the hands, I would go up to somebody and I would like take their hand.
That's cute.
The fans was off the charts.
That's
Too
cute.
Too bad, you guys can't, you know, I can't jump through your screen, you guys can't grab a ghost and go right through, you know?
That is cute. That, of course, would get people interested in her. The strict criteria.
Mari _yen, will you marry me? I can't. I simply cannot marry you. I don't know you. I don't know you yet. This is like the first time I've ever seen a chat from you. I can't marry you.
Damn.
You have 21 messages in my chat.
How the hell did you know that?
21.
I don't even know how to find that out.
Stupid. Mari, will you marry eating
I
Mike
had work
Tyson's
experience with a
ass?
charity assisting manager and kids. Oh, dear Lord. And
No.
getting screamed at, that's not good.
Stop
God.
asking me these very difficult questions. Chat, do you know how long it should take before you get married to someone?
5 days.
Probably a really long time.
At least
you
5
need
days.
You need to know about them.
I
You
mean,
need
that
to
could
know
take 5
about
days.
them, and you need to know what they're like in,
Bed?
like,
In bed, yes.
a lot of different environments, and you need to work well together with them. Mari, will you ever will you ever get married? Of course you'll get married one day. Of course you will. You got married after 4 years. That is a long time. 4 years is a long time. I have
It
not
is.
known eating Mike Tyson's ass for 4 years. Here lies Mari _yen, found dead in a pile of diamond rings. He
Oh,
was
God.
14. Okay, but when you do, what's the criteria? For marriage? Let me think. What is the criteria? What would
They need to
what
have.
is something that would make
be
me
crazy.
happy for my
They need
life?
to be crazy.
Somebody who is willing to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness
Oh, dear.
and let me watch. Somebody who'd be nice.
I can
to
play it
me.
horribly, and then you can watch that.
Somebody who drives a car. Unrealistic.
Unrealistic expectations.
Sorry, maybe that was too much. You know, it's not like that, like a necessary thing, but I really, really like to sit in the passenger seat of Kisaka's car
I
and
see.
play music and point at things out the window. So that would make me feel really happy.
She's a menace, I tell you. She's a menace.
Yeah, well, what else?
It's you, you're Mari's
Somebody
husband. Okay.
Who is...
Nice to meet you.
I don't know. This is actually like something I should sit down and... Yeah, I
Ponder.
don't know. I shouldn't talk about this stuff because Sakuna isn't going to want me to open myself up to boys.
No boys, no boys.
Somebody who is alive and can walk around. Yes, somebody who is funny. Somebody
Funny.
who is silly and funny.
Well, that's not me either. I'm not silly or funny. Y'all know this. Y'all watch me. Y'all know this. What the fuck? The sun is racist. Everything's racist. Let's see here.
Just checking you guys. Are you guys doing okay? Are you guys doing okay? I know it's a rough week for VTuber fans. I just want to check in on you guys.
That is very kind of her to ask that.
I do want to be autistic about one thing. It's just a reminder, because I don't know if you're here. But I ask again. We refrain from posting inappropriate memes about what's been going on in the VTuber community. It's not all of you. I just see some stuff out there, and it's in very poor taste. I just want to say
The one thing that she's talking about, that I can guarantee you she's talking about, is that, Phase Connect is winning by doing nothing thing. I've already griped about that myself. I'm not going to go over it again. But remember, number one, I mean, it's kind of memeing to kick people down at this point. But that is, as I've said before, that is diminishing what the company and the girls in Phase Connect are doing themselves. You don't want to diminish that. You don't want to diminish what they've been able to do. You don't want to diminish the things that they've been able to accomplish because you want to shit on a company that's doing horrible things. Yeah.
that it's only a couple people, and even if you are that person, I'm not like super angry, but I just want to remind people that once you're a FaZe fan and you make content for FaZe as a fan, you kind of represent us, right? So
yeah,
as
true.
silly as that is, like, I want us to be respectful and tactful of the situation. And again, these are people's hopes and dreams and livelihoods that have been affected. And I know as a viewer, you're probably a little bit far from that and you don't really consider that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But as a streamer myself, as a VTuber, a corporate VTuber, I can't help but feel deep sadness knowing that so many people had their dreams just vanish.
That's true.
Hopes and dreams just like vanish, you know, derailed. People lost their jobs, you know. So let's make sure to behave as much as we can, right? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, like
Be
the
respectful.
comparisons. I'm gonna be very blunt. I'm gonna be very blunt because I've seen other girls kind of dance around this.
Oh yeah,
maybe
what this person says, Theo Nixco, says, let FaZe stand on its own merits. Don't make it to be the last good place. There are plenty of good places. That is good. That is good. That is a good sentiment. There's very little squirrel VTubers. I did find the Sounds Flaming guy. Oh yeah, there are very few squirrel VTubers. That allows me to have all the nuts in the world.
But it's a curse when you compare FaZe Connect or like another company with another company, right? Oh, but this company's doing fine, you know. It just doesn't feel really good, you know. It doesn't feel good for us. Like I know it's probably done out of like tribalism and like excitement for the people you do watch, and I do know it's coming from not a very serious place. I understand that, but yeah, I just feel like it's not the time. It's not something to celebrate. It is very sad when a fellow corpo dies. It is very sad for us. We're not celebrating. We're We're extremely hurt by and saddened, and my heart goes out to all the other girls who are suffering right now, right? So I just want to ask for that to, you know, like, don't feed the fire, you know? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Remember, it's not about us. Let's not make this drama about us. It's not even drama. It could be a crime, you know? Let's not make it about us. It's about them. Let's hold space for them to talk. The people who are in the company,
Absolutely.
The people who directly dealt with them, like...
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to get hate for this. And I have gotten hate for this, for saying this. The people who should be talking right now are the people with direct knowledge. The people who directly dealt with vshojo in actual contracts. The people who were the Phantom generation, the Lost generation. The people who worked in vshojo. The people who were betrayed by vshojo by, you know, being in there, working in there, and no longer are a part of it. So people who have basically first-hand knowledge, first-hand active, you know, activity in them. Like people like, for example, all the vshojo girls that we know now, Vebe, Silvervale, Nyanners, the ones who were there before, anyone who has left vshojo recently, that includes Matarakan, that includes Giga, that includes Entreya, anyone who was under a contract with them, which includes the lost generations of Berrybug, Tori, and Piapi UFO for the Monster Girl generation, then Mint, Phoebe for the Idol Girl generation, and the person who has not come out yet on that. Those are the ones, in my opinion, who are the only ones who should be talking about their experiences with vshojo. Not Shy Lily, not Camila, although yes, they did get hurt. Yes, but I think right now a lot of them are talking about, in my personal opinion, because there is a lot of shit going around, shit being flung, and they're like, I'm gonna fling I have this opportunity now. I've been holding this in for so long. I'm gonna fling my shit now. You know, it just feels. It feels kind of like, I don't know. I don't think necessarily it's clout chasing, but it doesn't feel appropriate during this time. Because I'm not going to call it clout chasing. A lot of people are calling it clout chasing. But the people who are saying it already have a lot of clout to begin with. It's just like dogpiling at this point. It's an opportunity for revenge. You're right, Gerard. That's what it ends up being. It ends up being an opportunity for revenge. It is a hot topic. It is something like, hey, I'm going to let out everything that I had. Every single frustration that I've ever had with this company. I'm going to let it out now. Now, like I said, is it appropriate? For those people, the people who had no actual contract with them, just had some contact with them, I don't think it's appropriate at this point. But, yeah, you don't look so good, in my opinion, when you do these things, because it just looks petty to me. It looks petty. It is petty. It is to settle a score. If you put it as anything other than just trying to settle a score, you seem disingenuous. Yes, Zenny, Shy Lily did do that. I still feel at the time that she did it, when she did it, unlike Camila, who waited like 3-4 days for her to say this stuff, 'cause I think on the 21st was when everything came out. She waited 3-4 days to say her piece. She waited until everybody said their piece, and then she said hers. Like the Lost Generation, everybody. Now, Shy Lily didn't do that, and that frustrated me about Shy Lily. I don't hate her. She's not a bad person. But boy, did she choose a bad time to say those things, in my opinion, because that basically, to me, looked like you're trying to take the focus off of the girls and put it on you. It's like, yeah, the girls are going through shit, but look at me. That's exactly what it looks like. It may not be your intention, or it may have been your intention. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know Shy Lily. I watch Shy Lily a lot. I'm a person who follows her channel. I'm a person who's watched her since she started, all that kind of stuff. But she is one of the people I have frustrations with. Because, like other people, Camila, she waited. She had a chance. She could have done it at the exact same time that Shy Lily did. But she didn't. Because she's like, you know what? These girls are hurting. I'm going to give them their chance to hurt, to show their pain out there. I'm going to give them their chance to go to grips with everything. I'm going to give the community a chance to support those people who are actually were hurt. Shy Lady was not hurt. Shy Lady just saw a very bad contract and she decided, fuck it, I'm not going to go for it. So she wasn't hurt by the company. She wasn't given a contract and then strung along for a year by the company. She wasn't ghosted by the company. She was given the white glove treatment by the company in order to get her to be a part of them, and she saw some really bad stuff on the contract. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the girls being affected, she's on a 1 of how bad things were for her when it came to vshojo. Because honestly, we could have gone without her saying a damn thing, and it would have been fine. Because she wasn't hurt directly by vshojo. Shy Lily, she wasn't hurt by vshojo. She was just shown a shitty contract and shown disinterest by the actual lawyer. She wasn't hurt by vshojo. I'll say that right now, and I'll fight you. But no, that's the hill I'm gonna die on. She was not hurt by vshojo. She was just shown a shitty contract, just like other people have, and she walked away. That's it. She wasn't hurt by Gunrun. She wasn't hurt by vshojo. She wasn't ghosted. She didn't sign a contract and then made to wait for a year and then have nothing happen. and then be pushed back and back and back. Oh, we're gonna do this, or we're gonna do that. Oh, just wait a little bit, just a little bit longer, and then oh wait, we're not gonna debut you. That is, and also Nux also is a person that I don't like. What he did, I don't like that he. I mean, vindication is fine, but give the girls some chance to actually, you know, feel the pain and actually go through the process like what Camila did. Camila waited like 3-4 days. I'm gonna repeat it again. Camila waited 3-4 days to say what she said. Shiley didn't. Shiley took the opportunity and was like, I'm gonna make this about me for a little bit. That's the way it rung to me. I could be wrong, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed very full of self-interest to say what she said when she did. It was self-interest because she prioritized her vengeance. She prioritized revenge. She prioritized getting one over on vshojo instead of prioritizing the girls. By her, even if that wasn't the intent, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Even if it wasn't the intent, even if she didn't mean to do anything like that, she, by putting out the statement on the same day that those things were happening, she took interest and she took focus away from the girls, the people who actually suffered pain and torment and were actually mistreated, and was like, let's make it about me. That's what it rung to me. I still covered it. I still said it sucked. And it was eye-opening, but it was petty and it was vindictive. You can be petty and vindictive because the company sucks, but you could have done what Camila did and wait 3 days or so and then come out with your story. But no. What did she do? She came out with it immediately because she was like, oh, I want people to see it now. I want people to give me attention now. I want people to feel bad for me. Even though she said, oh no, I haven't experienced exactly what they went through, but she wanted the attention. You can't tell me she didn't. If she didn't want the attention, she wouldn't have posted it the day that she did. Camila, I can honestly say Camila didn't want the attention. She didn't really care because she did post her stuff. And, in my thing, I am critical of people posting things anyways, but she waited 3 to 4 days. She did wait 3 to 4 days. So on a scale of 1 to 10, hers ain't so bad. I mean, I'll be honest with you. On a scale of 1 to 10, hers ain't so bad. When it comes to shitty stuff that's being said. And I think I did put it on in my in my video. I think I did put it in there. If not, I'm gonna put like a little note in here as well on let's see here. I'm probably gonna put it in here until it's like from here. I think I'm gonna put something in here while we watch the rest of the Sheena thing.
It's not for us, right? It's not about FaZe. With that, I just want to thank you guys. I'm sorry for being blunt. I'm sorry for every time I talk about this. I know it sounds like I'm scolding people. But I feel like at the same time we don't get it unless I'm a little more blunt. At the same time, I feel like some of us don't get it unless I'm like, I just say it, I just say it like the autist that I am, Yeah. 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 Your words are understandable and given in fair terms. Thank you for your acknowledgement of my request. Agent Warlock, thank you so much, Dr. Valentis. I went to bed shortly after stream started. Woke up for work. Sheena's still streaming. That's not the real Sakuna. You're not the real, but it's in Canadian. So I don't think, no, there's numbers after it. That's not Sakuna. Yeah. Is that Sakuna? Did you approve? Was it? I don't think that's Sakuna. That's definitely not Sakuna. Yeah. If you are Sakuna, thank you.
I did not see the total cost of vshojo at 25. I didn't see it either. I didn't see the mistreatment, the not paying, all that kind of stuff. I did not see that in my 2025 bingo card. I really didn't. Like, I honestly didn't. That is way beyond what I thought was gonna happen. Hello, Screaming Chi.
Yeah, thank you.
Look. You came in after I said some very, very controversial things, and I know I'm gonna get shit for it, but that's the hill I'm gonna die on. The whole hill that Shiley should not have spoken as quickly as she did. That is the hill I'm gonna die on. And I feel like it was very, I won't go as far as say narcissistic, but it was very pick me. It was very me type of thing.
Yeah. It could be him. The notice, the numbers are a little off. Yeah. Fake fish. It's a catfish. Is it him? All right. Thank you guys. Numbers mean he's a good fish. No, it's him. Oh my god. Hello, Sakuna. I'm sorry. I know. If you're Sakuna, I'm sorry. Sakuna told me I'm really, really bad at giving like, how do you say, like, announcements, like statements. I'm really bad at giving statements, and like I know I shouldn't do that, but like I hope I did okay this time. Because I always sound too like demanding and self-important when I ask for things, like when I make statements on stream. So I try not to, because it doesn't come off right. But like I'm trying. I'm trying really hard.
She's trying.
Yeah.
People, she's
Anyways,
trying.
I really thank you guys. I really love you.
Yeah, when Zen, like, when you started getting people, Giga was like, okay, I can understand, because Giga was very much herself for a while. She was very much doing her own thing for a while. I can kind of understand that. Matarakan, same thing, because she went with Bricky. I understood that they probably cut her off because of that. Zen, and when Zen removed Mouse as a follow, they stopped following each other. I was like, something's going on in the background. Something's definitely going on. Something is fishy here, and not in the good way fishy. It's bad, stinky fishy, and that's not good. And I knew something was going on there. I absolutely knew that the ship was going to sink at some point. I didn't expect it this way. I expected an exodus. I expected maybe like, you know, other people were eventually going to start leaving, especially with Zen leaving. I kind of felt that more people were going to take the route that Zen took, because a lot of people, a lot of people wouldn't have left, honestly, if this hadn't blown up. I can guarantee you, a lot of people wouldn't have left if this hadn't blown up the way it did. Because it was now their chance to leave. And I mean, you capitalize on a moment. If you don't know when to capitalize on a moment, then you're going to be screwed in one way or another. And they did. They capitalized on the moment. Everyone who left capitalized on the moment. We don't know how much each person knows, but it'd be interesting to see how everything continues.
You guys are a great community, and I think we are known for our kindness as a community. I feel like the butter cookies are really truly known for a little bit, like, for our softness, our soft interiors, you know. And I like that. I like that a lot. I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here because you guys are like this, but
yeah, I thought it would turn out to be like friendships being lost, like people maybe talking shit about each other afterwards, but not charity fraud and embezzlement and mishandling of funds and things like that. I didn't expect that. That was not on my bingo card. Canary in the Coal Mine was fruit and a disappearance from public activity for almost a year. Yeah, that was a bit of that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Skimichi. That did kind of show a little bit. Yeah, and I didn't expect it to explode. I mean, once Iron Mouse dropped the nuke, then yeah, that is something that was unexpected. I did not expect her to drop the nuke the way that she did. And then after that, I was like, uh-oh, this is really bad. Why do you think I stream so much? I was like, this is some really bad shit. It's bad juju. Bad stuff going on. It ended up being a lot of bad juju. It was a hell of a nuke. And for those just popping in, of course, if you like what you see, hit that bell notification icon, hit that subscribe button, and the follow on Twitch, of course. And for the people who are like, what the hell are we talking about? Why are we watching Sheena right now? Originally, we're talking about how the co-founder, one of the co-founders, Mountain Dew, has been found to be a sex pest, allegedly, and has been alleged to have shit-talked a lot of people behind their backs. So that's one of those things. Yeah. Thank you, Gerard. It did, look, like I mentioned, I'm a person who, whenever you hear empath, you think, crazy dude, you're crazy, you're not going to be able to feel people's emotions. I'm not that kind of empath. I'm not that kind of empath that feels people's emotions like, oh my god, if you're sad, I feel that directly in me. No, but I'm empathic in the sense that if you feel sadness, it's not gonna ruin my day, but it's definitely gonna make me feel sadness. If I know you're suffering, it's gonna hurt me too, in that way. If you cry, I'm probably gonna cry with you. Not because I'm feeling the same pain, but because like you're crying, it's gonna make me cry. That type of thing. Some people could call that just being weak or being pansy or whatever. If I'm weak and a pansy, then I'll accept that. But main reason I say I'm an empath is because this whole situation with vshojo, this whole situation with everything that went on, and the continuing situation that's going on, not only had me angry, but it wore me out. And all I did was cover it. I did the easiest thing you could possibly fucking do, which is turn on the stream and cover it. And just read stuff that's on there. It's an easy fucking thing to do. I'm not gonna say it's hard, because it's not like you know, going to a warehouse in 100-degree heat and working there lifting boxes. I did that. It's not like you know, doing packing for like packing up in the garment industry. I did that. I've done a ton of manual labor in my life, because you got to pay the bills. I've done a lot of manual labor, so I know how hard that is. I'm not saying what I did was hard. I'm saying it was hard for me emotionally just because of the way I am, the way that it hurt to see Iron Mouse get hurt, Zen get hurt, other people like Henya crying about it, Mint crying about the opportunity that she lost. That hurt me directly. It hurt my soul. It sounds so cheesy, and it sounds so like, what the fuck, dude? You didn't even get hurt by that at all. No, I didn't. Directly, no. But it hurts to see people that you respected, people that you saw happy-go-lucky and happy and everything, suddenly get hurt so badly by an organization that was meant to be something good. You know, even easier is just watching the streams, even started getting burnt out from how bad it got, and that's perfectly fine. I am not one of those people, and I fucking hate those people who do that, who try to minimize it and be like, oh, you're just streaming, you shouldn't feel tired. Emotionally, you can get tired by a lot of things. Emotionally, you can get tired just by sitting down and doing office work, and office work is not that hard. I've done office work, just sitting there and doing stuff, but it can be emotionally draining. That does not mean that your emotions are less valid. And it happens a lot during these times when things are hard, when things are rough, when things are this way, that people do minimize other people's emotions, because they're like, well, compared to her, like for me, compared to Iron Mouse, compared to Henya, compared to Mint, I'll be the first one to say the shit that I felt is nothing compared to that, because that's like third party bullshit that I was feeling, and that was like not direct, it directly happening to me. But I felt for them because I'm human too, and like I said, I that's why, like, whenever I like watch anime or anything like that, I always lock my door, because I don't want people coming in, because I'm probably gonna be balling at some point, and they're just literally fake characters. Like they have VAs, but they're not like streamers or anything like that. So that's the thing that I have. I have that. I may be an empath, as I had a thing happen. Next to mine, recently around the time, got a new altar, and after being in that dream, when I woke up, pounding my head. Oh, could be that way. Iron Mouse is innocent. All the others are innocent. I mean, look. Did they make mistakes? Yes. Are there dark things that we don't know about? I guarantee there are. That each one of them have done. Why? They're human. Not because they're evil people. They're human. Humans do evil shit sometimes to get back at other people. Humans make mistakes a lot of times because they're human. To err is human, as the thing says. Basically, to be full of mistakes, to be full of errors, to be full of that is being human. They're innocent in the sense that they haven't done any, they weren't a part of any of the monetary stuff. According to Nyanners, according to Vebe, and according to Silverveil, no one listened to them. That includes Iron Mouse, Zentreya, Melody, Keisan, others who are part of vshojo when they were there. No one listened to them when they tried to give off the warning signs, because they were seen as troublemakers. They were abandoned by pretty much everybody in vshojo when they left, because they were seen as troublemakers. So yes, they don't have the big blood on their hands, but there are some drops of it on their fingers. They did do some bad stuff. Now, I don't blame them. I don't see that as malicious necessarily. I see it as they were manipulated, but it still rings true that they did mess up by abandoning Silverveil, Vebe, and Nyanners, even privately abandoning them. They messed up. As far as I know, I could be wrong, and if I'm correct, if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But those are the things that I have learned about the VTuber sphere. There's a lot of backstabbing, a lot of competition, A lot of backstabbing for competition's sake that happens in the VTubing world. There's a lot of that. I've been a victim to that twice. But I still come back to the VTubing world, and I still come back trying to make friends, and I still come back trying to do collabs and things like that. I have several knives in my back that I have not been able to pull out. They're still there. They're still causing me pain, and they're still affecting my career, or whatever you want to call this. They still are. And they probably never will stop affecting it, because people can still go back on it. A lot of those things are still around. And that is something, the reason why I understand Silvervale, Vebe, and Nanners have not let it go. And that's why I can understand that they still have not forgotten the pain that other people put them through, including Iron Mouse, including Zentreya, including all the other girls, Melody, others who were there early on. Thank you. Including all of them. I can understand why they still have that frustration, why they still have that anger, and the feelings of, fuck you. You when I needed you most, you abandoned me. But even though they were like, fuck you, they're like, still, I understand your pain. I understand what you're going through. You don't deserve it. Even though you fucked me over, you don't deserve it. Thank you, Gabriella. Yes, I understand. I understand on the platonic way. I do understand. Hey, look, if the truth gets exposed, I'm gonna cover it. Even if it gets me hate, I'll cover it. Because the truth needs to be exposed. It does. And by truth, of course, I mean what other people did. Iron Mouse and others. Here's the thing that I mentioned yesterday when I was on the podcast. I'll just let you know this. The discovery goes both ways. What I mean by that, I'm going to just chew on this first, and then I'll tell you. What I mean by that is, if Iron Mouse decides to sue a vshojo or Gunrun or whatever, as she has the right to do, absolutely, she's going to run into this horrible little thing called discovery. And what that's going to do is that in discovery, both sides can request information and grab information and subpoena information from Twitter, from Discord, from all these different platforms, which means they can get your private DMs from Discord, they can get your private DMs from Reddit, from anything from YouTube, anything from Twitter, they can grab it. And that means anything. Oh, in this case, I'm eating fish fillets, and squash with some like meats and like filled squash. Like the filling of the squash is meat and cheese, which is interesting. Yeah, it is getting worse. It was Under the Tea podcast is where I was at. They are, if you look them up, they are a little bit more of a controversial podcast because they just say what they feel. They've gotten a lot of hate. I'm just glad they had me on. I didn't agree with everything they said, but the community liked the fact that I was in there, and I didn't agree with people. I didn't just go with the flow. I gave my counterpoints, respectful. They were very respectful with me, very respectful, and since they were respectful, I was being respectful. But yeah, what I said on the podcast was, there's a terrible thing called discovery. Any nasty things that Iron Mouse has said about other people, about vshojo, about anyone involved in the company, is going to come out. When discovery happens, that will come out. And it will fuck her over. If it'll fuck over her image of being a nice person, if we later find out her, Zentreya, or whoever else is going to be a party to the lawsuit, if we find out through discovery, they were doing shitty things and saying shitty things themselves. That's the thing. And it will be public record. Her real name will be public record. Maybe not her address or anything like that, because that'll usually be redacted. But the real name will be public record, because a lot of times they don't allow the stage name. They won't allow the stage name. They will allow... They'll say like, blah, 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 name, a.k.a. Iron Mouse, or a.k.a. this or that or the other. I stuck right by Nanners. I've been a fan since before she was a VTuber. I'll be honest. Nanners was cool. Always has been. But I had so many VTubers that I was watching that I would watch hers occasionally. I would catch maybe 1 out of every 10 streams. Because that's what happens with most of the VTubers that I know and most of the VTubers that I watch. I watch maybe 1 out of every like 10 streams that they do. Maybe. It is one of those things.
I appreciate you guys.
And of course, like I said, I say the things that I say, knowing that I'm probably gonna get shit for it. But that's what I believe. And that's the way I see it.
I appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you guys. And if you try to have a good week regardless. Remember what I said. I'm trying my best to not act. Like when you feel strongly about something, you can sit with that feeling
True.
and not do anything, and that's probably the right thing to do.
At this point,
Right.
probably, yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
Oh, dear lordy. Same here, Frog. Same here, Frog. Most of the things that I watch are clips. I made an account on a certain blue site today. Nice, Ashraf. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well.
The Cleo Chud emote? What does a Chud emote look like? Is that like a Wojak? Is there a Chud Wojak? I don't know anything about the Wojaks. My friend, Mia, who I'm collabing with tomorrow, taught me everything about Wojaks and everything. Looks like a Chud? I don't know what Chud means! I feel like the word has lost all meaning, like Grift and Alpha and Sigma. I saw some guy from Australia who's like, not to go on to like a bit mean judging someone based on based on their appearance. But like, there was this Australian guy who's apparently sold himself as like alpha male, and I looked at him and I was like, if that's an alpha male, then wow.
Yeah. I've seen that.
I don't know. Chungus streamer? Am I a Chungus streamer? Am I a wholesome Chungus? Chud is the one that says it's so over all the West is fallen. Oh, the nerdy guy with like the flat haircut. I know what you mean now. It's weird that I remember the silly faces. I'm a very, very wholesome Chungus streamer. You identify as a Greek letter. Okay, beta. Open yourself up for that one. Fuck your Chungus life. Billions must
Get
tag
that
love.
Chungus life.
Isn't Chungus the fat Bugs Bunny? I don't know. I feel like words have all lost meaning. And I feel like when I look at the internet, I feel like the fun times I had playing video games with my friends in 2005 are long gone, and people are talking in like a language that I don't understand. Dubai Chocolate Labubu, Skibbity Riz, Gat in Ohio.
Oh god.
24
No.
Carat Labubu.
No, Cleo. No.
I know that's right. 20 years ago. I know it is 20 years ago, but like, I feel like back then, I remember when people were like, what was it? Like people would type lol and lamau or limbo.
I
As it
do
turns
remember.
out, not many people typed limbo, laughing my butt off. Ruffle. I remember when people were like, that was the extent of the, not even, there was no lol or kex or troll face. None of that happened. That wasn't a thing back then. Owned and pwned, yes. Using LeetSpeak, unironically, I may have used LeetSpeak back in the day. To epic.
Unironically, I may have used it before, yes.
Yeah.
Raffle is dead. Yeah.
I remember gifs of Zinedine Zidane headbutting people and going
Lol.
Super Saiyan, or going Super Saiyan
Lamau
and then headbutting
even.
people. That was like the height of internet humor. Do you got anyone else alive for the World Cup in 2006? Or was that the Euros?
Oh god.
No, that was the World Cup. His France, because he headbutted someone in the final. That was from You're the Man Now, dog. Mm-hmm. You are old as well. Cool. You've played a Flash game based on that. Yeah. Vuvuzelas? Yeah. Hang on, I wonder if I can do it.
Ah, the Vuvuzela love.
No,
Vuvuzela
I can't really
love,
do
yes.
it. No, I can just turn into a duck. You miss Flash? Yes. LeetSpeak was fun.
Pog.
It's you deserve the headbutt. Hey, I know, like
don't know if
Australia
Pog is still a
got
thing.
knocked out by them because of cheating, wasn't it? All your base are belong to us? Yeah. Yeah, Red vs. Blue.
Yeah, Pac-Man
Anyone play
Milwaukee-
Halo and play Red vs. Blue and go,
I need to
that's so
take my
funny.
pills
I should
'cause
do
I'm
that with
old
my
as
friends,
fuck.
and then you try and make a mission of it. And then it never goes anywhere because you don't know how to do it. Anyone else buy fraps? Anyone else buy fraps? Anyone spend the 15? I think it was $10 or $15 to buy.
I never
fraps?
bought fraps. I never used fraps.
You used
That's
it
why I didn't
once?
buy fraps.
The OG Rickrolls? Yes. I'm Shimada posting. Am I? I
I
never
never
bought
really
Winroll, but I
used
did buy
fraps. So I
fraps.
didn't buy it.
You weren't listening to shit about humor from the generation that thought fucking Her Dur song was funny? Her Dur song? What are you talking about? Are you talking about...
That was fun as fuck.
Nobody bought WinRAR? I think more people buy the WinRAR bag than buy WinRAR, right? You have to be pretty wealthy to go through with buying WinRAR, right?
WinRAR, look, WinRAR is an OG thing. WinRAR is the GOAT. Why is WinRAR the GOAT? WinRAR will ask you to buy it, and then you go no. Be like, okay, we're just asking, but we'll give you the full access to everything we have. Where it's basically like you're buying it just so they can, they can get some money, and so that developers can continue doing what they're doing. It's not like, oh, give me money so I can be rich. Sorry, I hiccuped. So I can be rich. It's when I give me money so that I can pay my bills, please. Maybe. I mean, if you've been enjoying this for 10 years. I think I bought WinRAR. I don't have the license anymore because they fucking lost it. I bought it like 5 years ago when I started my VTuber stuff. Because I wanted to support them. I've been using it for a long ass time, and I wanted to support them. But that's the only reason you buy WinRAR nowadays.
You remember the unregistered hypercam on early Let's Plays? Napster? Sorry, Lucky is after her toy. Oh, to be young again.
She's a hag confirmed. She's very, very, very much a hag. She's very much a hag.
Rue, I do love you. You're the sweetest girl ever. Can you show me toes? This one is technically a... Can you show me toes? This one is technically against the rules, because I told you guys that there shouldn't be anything in this that makes it obvious who submitted it. And I think we all know this was Normie Enjoyer. I think we all know who submitted to this one. It was against the rules. Naughty, naughty. Or he just got framed. One or the other.
I was framed, I
What if
swear.
you framed him? The thought of that really cracks me up. I kind of hope that's the case. Wait, this one's crazy. Hold on. Elder Hellcat's balls, pendulous and majestic. Where are they now, Mom?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Hellcat. Your balls had to go. They had to go.
They had to go. They had to be snipped.
It was for the best. Trust me, it hurt me. It hurt me too.
Hurt me more than you.
Oversized
But I don't have balls
that made you
anymore.
waddle
Still hurt me more than you.
I miss them. Sacrifices had to
Wait,
be
did
made.
she just say she misses her cat's balls?
Balls that made you waddle around. I miss them.
She misses her cat's balls. You heard it here
Sacrifices had
first.
to be made. Yes, but I think I read one from everybody's, except for the few that I did skip. I skipped some because they were either very, very silly or very, very silly.
Very, very silly in the other way, yeah.
Oh, silly is good. Silly is good. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Bruni is mad cute. I assume she has nice feet. Show me them toes, ma. I recently learned that suggestive armpit art is to dodge censors. Please read this haiku in the voice of Yogi Bear. Picnic baskets. 420 blaze it, 7 syllables go here. A Macarena. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you
Yes.
guys wanted?
Yes. It's cursed, but we wanted that, yes.
Fine then. Goodbye. Goodbye then. Goodbye forever.
Hello, David Thomas. We are going to... Holy shit, that was my other one. The one that I did yesterday. As you can see, it didn't get very many views, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Let's look at the thick thighs causing problems.
I
The
might be
Macarena
a
thing, yeah.
little more on edge than usual because I had a bad... And maybe I just like hyper fixated on it, but all of a sudden like I can really feel the way that the pants are like squeezing my legs, and it like in particular felt like they were like squeezing my knees. And as you guys know, I have like a sensory thing where if I feel like stuck in clothes, I get really, really panicked. So that I'm in my car driving home. I've got like a 30-minute drive home, and I would say like
goddamn.
maybe 10 minutes in, I actually start losing my mind. Like cold sweat.
Wait, did my internet do something? It looks like my internet did something. Did my internet do something? My internet did something, didn't it? That's why you guys were saying that stuff. I'm glad that you guys stayed. I'm glad my internet came back. Yeah, looks like my internet did something because I see on the Twitch side the stream elements is like now I am streaming. Kind of died for a bit. No wonder I lost like 20 people. No wonder I lost like 20 people. Thank you guys for staying. But no wonder I lost like 20 folks. Like all of a sudden I started seeing like a huge dip from like I think we were at like 40. And then now we're at like 20. I'm like, no wonder I lost like 20 something folks. Because fucking it died. The only reason I noticed it is because on the Twitch, on like, my OBS shows me the Twitch side, and the Twitch side is saying, Stream Elements is saying that I'm now streaming, which is interesting. I'm glad that it didn't fully die on the YouTube side. I just lost like 20 people, like I said. That was it.
I can't breathe. I'm like freaking out, like on the brink. I'm literally like I'm about to pull over and just take the pants off, but I didn't have any other thing. I didn't have any other pants to put on, you know? And also like the pants, I couldn't wear like regular underwear with them, so I had like a thong on. I was like, I can't like just be in my car in a thong, like I can't. I almost did like 5 times, but I felt like I couldn't take my pants off and I didn't have anything to change into. So I was literally just like having a
no one would have
minded in
minded
my car. And sometimes when I get that way, like it helps to like feel like I can breathe. So I like turned on my air conditioning like on full blast and I turned it all the way up and I just had it like blowing into my face. But I was also like panicking in the way that makes you like really sweaty. So then I'm like shaking and pale and I've got like cold sweat. But like if I turn it off, then I feel like I can't breathe. And I just like went the whole way home
Lordy.
like this. It just really sucked. And I felt really miserable. And I just came in my house and like immediately like ripped the pants off. This has happened to me, clothes related, but never like I was wearing something and then it just like all of a sudden hit me. Usually it happens when I'm like changing in and out of clothes, if that makes sense. Like, especially if I like go to a place and I'm in the dressing room and I try on something that's maybe a little bit too small or like kind of awkward. And then I try to like take it off and it gets like stuck, like it's not easy to take off. I've had like panic attacks in that situation, but this has never happened to me before. I really don't know. I think because I wore them all day with no issue. Granted, I was standing up and they weren't nearly as uncomfortable when I was standing up, but I think I just like fixated on them for some reason while I was driving and it was really miserable. I was like so ready to get out of my car. Also, to make matters worse, when I pulled into my driveway, I like clicked my garage button and I was like so shaky that I accidentally clicked it twice. So then it started coming up and then it stopped and then I clicked it again and it came down and I had to click it again to get it to go up. And I was like, if this garage does not come up right now, I'm just gonna get out of my car. Like, I was like, you gotta open up right now. I'm freaking out.
Freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Now, what we're going to happen here is we are going to move on to the last 30 minutes or so are just going to be a game. 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it ends up being. A little bit of a game just to distract from the other stuff. And I did go a lot longer than I wanted to with this, just because you guys were having fun, you guys were here, you guys were enjoying yourselves. And of course, if you're going to leave now and you have, because you don't really enjoy the games, etc., and you do want to follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, I would appreciate that. Of course, if you do, hit that subscribe button as hard as you can, and hit that bell notification as hard as you can. We're going to be moving on to gaming, which not everyone likes, of course. And on the Twitch side, of course, if you're not following, then of course follow there. We are going to move on to some stuff here with Marvel Rivals, as we call it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get rid of Firefox, as I call it, and then we're going to launch some stuff here. We are going to hopefully be able to see the stuff that happened with Lumi and such, hopefully. Let's see. I want to, let's take a look at, freaking thing doesn't start. Freaking thing takes forever to start. I do hate it when that happens. Yes. Let's go. Let's see. The shaders take forever. They do. But for me, not as much, because when I get to maybe around 50% or so, it will switch over. It does take a bit, as you can see here, but once you get to about, for me, 50-60%, it will switch over and start the whole, you know, Marvel Rivals thing. And you can see it's moving up enough. The reason why is because my CPU is not weak. It's not super weak. It's weaker than the new stuff. It is 3 generations old now, because mine is the Ryzen 9 3900X, and right now they have the 5900X, the 7900X, and the 9900X. So it's 3 generations, well, 4 generations in this case. It's 4 generations ago that they had it, and 3 generations newer are the things. I'm trying to get funding for the 9900X, because as you know, I don't have extra money for that shit. But I'm trying to get that through, like, I'm gonna see if I can get a Amazon wishlist going, because some people hate Throne, and I can understand why, because Throne always adds like a 10% on top of everything, the cost of everything. Not including the fees. So that's like yeah. So I have 15 here. Then we have this here, these two. Equip. Yeah, she's sexy. She looks sexy as hell in that one. I like it. Then we have this one. This is the one that I'm going for now. 19 is at the very least what I want to get to. How many more days do we have? Oh, we have 20 days. I'll be able to get that. We'll do a quick match. Because the points usually don't matter as long as you do something. Let's see.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We have one.
I'm
Solid,
here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
I have 2 spicy. Ooh, nice. Is your punishment? Is your punishment? Not gonna lie, good. I just finished moving into a new house.
Just like me.
I just said that I lost my nuts. They don't know that I'm a squirrel VTuber, so. They don't know that I'm a squirrel VTuber.
Someone has to do it. Might as well be me.
Yeah, like I was like, you lost your what? Huh?
So far, so good. And to be fair, I could ask the same of you. 3, time for some fireworks. 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. I'm counting on you, friends.
Is she squirted? Oh god, someone squirted.
Whoever's powering up. Hold still. I'm trying to help. I'm counting on you, friends. Hold still. I'm trying to help. I have suffered severe damage. You owe me one. Welcome to the dark dimension.
Yo. Well, I killed Spider-Man. How the hell did I kill Spider-Man?
This sounds restoring.
How the hell did I kill Spider-Man? That was just luck. That was seriously just luck.
Extermination! Repairs are in order.
I think I didn't do my whatchamacallit yet.
Defend our territory. It's fighter time!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Whoever they are, they don't look.
Well, damn it.
Ready for another go, Spider?
Well, 2-1. I didn't do
You
too
need
much.
to stop that vehicle in its tracks. I'm counting on you, friends. Better stop that vehicle.
Damn, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed.
No, that doesn't count.
I'm not good at as Hulk. I'm not good as Hulk at all. So I can't do Hulk.
You're up, little one. Stop them! Systems restoring. You belong to me! Mine's in place.
Extermination!
Jesus Christ.
Back to the fight. Unnatural selection. My turn.
Normal. That doesn't count. There's still a chance to stop them. Powering up.
Ultra Ring Supreme. My turn.
This is gonna hurt.
God damn it, dude.
This is my unnatural selection.
Ready
Yeah,
for
we didn't
another
lose
go,
this one.
Spider?
Definitely gonna lose
They
this
hit
one.
checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
God damn it, dude. Squirrel Girl is one of the easiest to use, to be honest. She is like on the scale of like 1 to 10, she's like 1 to use.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Powering up. It's spider time!
Extermination! Technology will only carry you so far.
It's now or never. Stop them!
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Crazy, you're going. They got behind you. Hold still. Try to help.
Oh, goodness gracious, man. I'm like,
Repairs are in order.
Ready for another go, Spider?
this one's bad.
Maximum pulse!
Systems restoring. There you are. Mine's in place. Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch, or else. So cold.
here.
Ah, here they are now.
Powering up.
Extermination! Denizens of the deep,
Ready for another ghost spider?
I summon the seas!
Yeah, we lost bad on that one.
Them all.
Like as a Squirrel Girl, I mean that's why I had chosen her originally when I first it was the first one that I got to the higher levels. Because Squirrel Girl is one of the easier ones, one of the easier DPSs to use. The other ones that the other people were using, like for example, I have more respect for people who use like Spider-Man isn't too easy because it does require a lot of precision. Iron Man is a little bit easier, but not super easy. People using like Jeff and them, I have more respect for them having like higher numbers than someone using Squirrel Girl because I already know how easy Squirrel Girl is. Squirrel Girl is easy. Like you've seen me before get like 35 and something, 40, like not 40 kills, but 25, 35, etc. kills. It's super easy to do that with Squirrel Girl. Because she has that that explosion thing for the squirrel nuts that she shows, her acorns that she throws. So that makes it easier. Her and Scarlet Witch are super easy to use.
Pick your hero.
Why the hell do you think I used them for so long? Because they're super fucking easy to use.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began.
That's why you saw me using them a lot. I'm not even like throwing shade at anyone else. Like that's why the fuck do you think I use them a lot? Because they're fucking easy to use. Yeah, she's very powerful. She's very powerful. I'm glad. I think they did nerf her a bit from what it was originally. Originally, she was like almost unstoppable. Now her acorns do a lot less damage than they used to. Her Squirrel Stampede is still pretty darn strong, but it does do a lot less damage. Her Squirrel Stampede, with like 2 hits, it used to be able to take you out. Now you need maybe like another extra hit. I think they made it from 2 to 3. But yeah, it's she's super easy to use, and she is super like. I haven't used her in a while. I've been trying to challenge myself with other ones. But yeah, there are other ones like for example Jean Grey that need a lot more precision. There are ones like even Wolverine is not super easy to use. Like I've tried to use them. You know, the Hulk as one of the tanks isn't super easy to use either because he's more melee based. He does have some things that can hit you from far away, those claps or whatever the hell it was. They hit you from far away, but yeah, it is more close based.
You know what to do, spiders? Powering up.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Gotta reboot, Tony. We need you.
I still need you.
Of course I get attacked because I'm the only one fucking pushing forward. I hate it when I'm a part of teams that don't push forward. I really do hate that.
Just needed a few repairs.
They captured the mission area!
Systems restoring.
Like I said, I'm the only one who actually goes in there and tries to do something.
Wash our foes away.
I need assistance.
Ready for another ghost spider?
Hulk deals mobility and you need to change the settings to use him as your best? Yeah. You do. You need to, he's very mobile. He needs to be very mobile. We're gonna lose this one as well. Because, yeah, we're just not good.
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Namor has summoned his servant.
Thanks, Namor. Now I can never eat sushi again. Time for some fireworks.
Anyone willing to help?
Dude.
Mind.
Control Don't count us out yet. Control lost.
Even small victories are worth celebrating.
They've almost got it.
Your god is suffering.
So much better. Systems restoring. Mine's in place.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Whoa, those are some angry octopi!
Yeah, like I said, we're not gonna win this one.
Pretty sure I'm still the coolest spider hero in any reality.
Yeah, but when you have shitty players like this, there's not much you can do.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Your blades, are they psychic like mine?
No, my daggers are formed from pure light force energy. They purify whatever they touch.
Those would be quite useful against some of the demons in my homeland.
Let's hope they're just as useful here. The battle starts.
Let's
in
see how this
5,
goes.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
It is all about the team. Like I
When doom has been brought to heel, I will choose.
not only me,
God's
but
future.
everyone else seemed to have been like, I don't know, the best way to say it, I guess, would be
This whole area is
overwhelmed
completely
by other
defensible.
folks.
Here they come now.
Ew! What are those things, Namor?
Your god is suffering.
We are
You know what to do,
undefeatable!
spiders?
Anyone willing to help? Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Mine's in place.
Farewell.
Namor has a look.
Good job, spiders.
Good, good, good. At least I got somebody down.
Capture the mission
Time
area.
for some fireworks. And that's how we do it in Tokyo. It's spider time! Here comes trouble.
Control seized.
I was able to get them here at least.
Mine's in place.
Your god is suffering.
Blade can keep metals.
Systems restoring.
Watch me soar!
Thanks, Namor. Now I can never eat sushi. This is gonna hurt.
Nice.
Go squid.
Oof. She ended up in that area. Ooh, what the hell happened there? There were some deep cuts in that fucking my
What am I? Invisible?
Extermination!
Powering up.
Come now.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
We are undefeatable!
Tandy needs help.
This is officially a squid-free zone.
Get on the road. Get me there quicker. So we can stay there. God damn it, I hate when that happens.
Anyone willing to help? Control line! We make quite a team. You know what to do, spiders? Has arrived. Whoa, those are some angry octopi! Shields up! I know that sound. It's spider time! Poor creatures. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Get in there. Yo, eyes on your back. Loyal squids. In all, I have a ravens. Really?
There we go. We're able to get some stuff down there.
Control C. Systems restoring.
Why? He came after me specifically. Why? Like, you saw that he came specifically after me. Do you have a debut August 1st? I do know about the Penny Puffball debut, yes. I haven't talked about it, but I do know about it.
What I do may seem dangerous, but I've never felt safer than when I'm with Spider. May seem dangerous, but I've never felt safer than when I'm with Spider.
Oh no. What happened here? Oh. Alright, yeah, there was a severe recording issue error thing. My GPU crashed. Like, my GPU fully crashed. I don't know what's going on now. Why is Streamlabs taking 100%? So Streamlabs is taking 100% for some reason. That's what's going on. For some reason, Streamlabs desktop is taking 100% of my GPU. And I don't know why. So what I'm going to be doing now is probably... You can hear me? I hope you can hear me. What I'm going to do is... Yep. It is a severe GPU issue that just happened. Like, my GPU just fully freaking crashed. Like, I usually have MSI Afterburner for this, and my GPU crashed, and my the other programs that I use for what I do crashed fully. Like, everything crashed. Like, my monitors went off, and like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to get like new stuff, because these crashes are happening a lot more often than they normally would. And like right now, for some reason, Streamlabs is using 100% of my GPU. I don't know why. It usually doesn't do this. When I started up again, it said recording error has occurred, and I don't know exactly what that means. I'm definitely gonna have to restart the computer though. So we'll see about that. I'm going to see if any of this does, like, okay, you can kind of see me now, and I'm seeing if any of this crashes my PC. If you suddenly can't see me, oh yeah, something is going on with this. Look at this. Something really bad. Now that we have this, I'm going to shut this part off, and you're going to have me as a PNG for now. What we're going to be doing, since my second monitor is not working, like quite literally my second monitor is not working right now. It's the weirdest fucking thing. My second monitor is not working. That means my GPU fully crashed, which means that I need to try and figure out what I'm going to be doing, because right now I can't. Luckily, I didn't have my let me see here. Let's see, display settings. Yeah, audio is dying. Yeah, it's something really bad has happened here. I don't know exactly what's going on. I can't extend displays. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. So I will try and see. Yeah, I'm glad it happened at the end of the stream. We're gonna see where we can send you on Twitch and stuff, because we are going to pretty much letting you guys know, because yeah, the audio is cutting off and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do now is try to send you to somebody out there. We have, I don't think I've sent you to Librarian Aspen or Tori Nessan. I haven't sent you to Tori Nessan in a while. I'll send you to Tori Nessan. I don't think I've sent you to Tori Nessan in a long time on Twitch, of course. And I will, of course, take care of yourselves. I will try to fix this before the afternoon stream is going. Luckily for me, I believe everything. Oh no, I didn't even render my stuff yet. That's true. We're gonna have to figure something out with rendering my stuff. So I'm gonna try to send you guys out to there. Of course, take a good care of yourselves, be well, thrive, all that kind of fun stuff. And hopefully I will see you guys this afternoon. If not, I'll have to try to figure out something else. I don't know, reseat stuff, figure something out, because this was definitely a hard crash of my graphics driver. I need to figure that stuff out. So I'm gonna send you guys on the YouTube side to Capo Mio. They need a Capo Mio who's doing Souls like Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I might play that eventually, because I do have Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I don't know if you guys want me to play that, but I can try to play that for you guys later. Of course, take care of yourselves, be well. I'm sorry that this whole thing happened. As you can tell, things are going really bad, because right now it's running on basic drivers, not on the NVIDIA driver anymore, because that fully crashed. I need to restart the computer in order to fix it. Hopefully it does get fixed, and hopefully nothing bad happens. But if I don't get a stream for you guys in the afternoon, of course, I will let you guys know what happens then. Take care of yourself. Be well. Take some after stream care if you need it. Love you guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And please take care of yourselves. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. Take care. And of course, enjoy Capo Mio. Love you guys. Have fun.